Hello, hello, hello. I hear myself. Where do I hear myself? My phone? Hello, everybody coming in. Welcome, welcome. Well, everybody, make sure y'all tap that screen as you're coming in here on TikTok. Welcome, everybody. We are back. I hear myself, but I don't know where. Yo, what's up, Utah? How we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm back. Thank you, thank you. It's been a hot minute, but I have arrived. I hear myself somewhere. Can't find it there. Yo, what's up, Tristan? Maybe I got it fixed there. 5 minutes to draft. Yeah, I know we're drafting. Don't worry. McMillan season. What's up? Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the draft. I'm gonna do that in stream. So, yo, if you're watching on YouTube, leave a thumbs up. Welcome in here. Appreciate y'all for being here. So, if you're watching my stream, you're gonna get to see draft. But if you're in this league, you better not cheat off me. So I'm gonna be talking here. Yo, what's up, Nell? How are you doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're getting ready to be doing a fantasy football draft here in just a second for this league I'm a part of. Yo, what's up, everybody coming in here? Yo, what's up, Dashy? How we doing? Yo, Johnny, Dashy, Utah, Tristan, Off Tiger. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Glad to hear that you're doing well there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. She just get banned. That's right. She just get banned. But yeah, we're gonna do the draft, and I'm 100% gonna be judging picks. By the way, I just want y'all to know I'm gonna be judging picks so much. Let me make sure I got this on like a grudge. Well, here's our draft tonight, ladies and gents. Am I in the way there? She just getting banned. Yeah, I'm gonna be big time judging picks in this one today. What's up, though, Dashy? Now, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that as well. What are we up to? By the way, Grogu Snacks, thank you so much for the follow on the purple app. Appreciate that. Oh yeah. I dropped something over here. Yo, what's up, Joe? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Trying to get the boom. There we go. I didn't have that turned on, but there we have it. All right, we got a fantasy football draft tonight. We're gonna get to our we're gonna get back to our thing tonight, by the way. We're getting back to the fantasy. Or not the fantasy draft, but this whole bracket. We're gonna try to do some work on this tonight. So stay tuned after the draft that we're gonna do here in a minute. We're gonna be doing some stuff here. Wait, what? We drafting? It's another league that they were hosting. It's a fantasy football draft. I don't know if you're in this one. It was invited there. I can't remember who the host was. Maybe it was Smoke Man. Yeah. So we're just gonna do another draft here, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna extremely judge everybody. So actually, hold up. Let me to the people here. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna fix this so that it's not in the way. So let me try to move webcam here. I'm gonna move it center. I've got an ego. We're putting it front. You know what? Actually, hold up. This one's me. Hold up. I'm right here. There's my picks. You can see me. Do we get to judge too? Yeah, for sure. We're all gonna judge that. I'm so. That's so funny. Hold on, that looks so funny. Hold on, let me pull it up. Hold on, look at this. Look at the. I've got it moved. I'm right over mine. Oh, it's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Mini Milk. What can I say? Colton, thank you for the likes. Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to turn the music down a little bit because it's a little loud in my ear. A milk drop. That's what I can say. I mean, for real, it does feel like a milk drop. By the way, I haven't named my team yet, but we'll figure that out sometime soon. Yeah, what's up, Colton? Thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. We're getting back to our 136 team bracket, by the way. But welcome Tristan, Kobe, Pat and Buddy Girl, Off Tiger, Nell. Thank you for that. Tater Chip, welcome in here. Colton, thank you for the likes as well. Nell, thank you for the hand heart right back to you there. Be president, you're rough on people. So the draft kicks off here in a minute. The draft does kick off here in a minute, so hold up. I'll turn this up so you guys can hear it. Because we'll have some fun here in just a second there. It's a pretty solid little league here. There's like a, hold on, there's a league chat here too. Hold on. All right, first pick is Jamar Chase. First pick was Jamar Chase. Surprise, surprise. Then Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson was the second pick off. I'm going to talk about this. So if you're listening to me, I'm literally going to go through logic of how I'm going to, just so you can see how I go through a fantasy draft, okay? You're going to get to see all my thoughts. I'm going to do this. This is the only time I'm ever doing this because I don't give away my strategies that much. But fantasy football draft, yeah. I mean, it's a pretty common strategy. Yeah, we're doing a fantasy football draft real quick in this league. And then I'm going to get back to the regular schedule programming. Because don't worry, we got ourselves good fun here tonight. We're getting back to that. All right, so let's see. Jahmyr Gibbs, Saquon Barkley, Lamar Jackson, Jamar Chase are gone. Let's have a look here. Top of player, we got a Bijan Robinson, which I do like that. We got a Justin Jefferson there as well. Wide receivers, in my opinion, they're definitely coveted, particularly like the big ones like Jamar Chase. I'm worried about Saquon this year. Jahmyr Gibbs is another one as well. I do like the idea of getting the Bijan Robinson picked up. I'm going to have to go with Bijan. Welcome in here. Thoughts on the Eagles trade today? I mean, that's pretty good. That's what championship teams do, right? Mechie's like a really good asset, and they're getting him. By the way, I don't know if y'all know this, but Brian Robinson Jr. is actually being shopped right now by the Commanders. So I don't know what's going on there, but the Commanders trying to get rid of him there. Parlay Queen coming in here with the I can't remember the name of it, the golden necklace. But thank you. How are you doing? Welcome in here. How are you doing? Welcome in here, Alexander. Me thinking for likes there. There you go, get the Falcons player. I mean, I can't diss Bijan Robinson, right? College football in 6 days. I know, ladies and gentlemen, we just experienced the latest. We just had the last college football this weekend until February. So pat yourself on the back. We've got a lot of good fun here. Yo, Nell coming in here with is that the good night gift? But thank you so much for the night star. Thank you, Nell. Appreciate that. Thank you for all the gifts, everybody. Seriously, thank you guys so much. Thank you for all those likes as well there. Jefferson or Gibbs? I would go Gibbs. Personally. I like Jefferson as well. Quarterback situation is good. It's kind of a TBD situation, you know. But I do like getting this. And, man, they're running on these quarterbacks early. There's a run of quarterbacks early here. So let's kind of look to see kind of what everybody's got. So we got Derrick Henry, Amon-Ra, Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels. I think it's a little early for like Jaden Daniels. You'll carry. You'll be John Mechie fan the third until the end. I get that. I always wanted Carolina to get John Mechie just because like his chemistry with them. What's going on, PPR league? Yeah, we got a PPR league. They're drafting in right now. I'm getting ready. We're doing this just for fun right now. And then here in a bit, we're going to go back to we're going to work on the college football bracket tonight. We're going to be doing the college football bracket immediately following this. It's just a league that I was invited into from the stream. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. So yeah, we're kind of working on that right now. But how you doing, Kyle? Welcome in here. And me, thank you for the likes. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, That's this is where we're starting, and then by the end of the night, we're gonna be doing just the bracket tonight. So we got some good options here. All right, let's kind of look and see what's available here. The Bears dominating the Bills right now. I seen the pass from Caleb Williams to Zacchaeus. It was pretty good. I mean, it was not bad, you know. We'll see how Ben Johnson cooks in that offense, but they might be a pretty decent team. Unfortunately for them, I think their division's really tough. But yeah, there. Which team am I? I'm this one. This is my team right here. My first pick was Bijan Roberts there. Went and saw Mooresville whoop up on Hickory Friday night, 24-6. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I do not care about them, about Hickory, because I didn't actually go to Hickory. But, because they were kind of a team that my team didn't particularly care for. But there you go, man. There you go. Mooresville's pretty good, though. All right. So I'm looking here. I'm just trying to decide. We got Mylk Neighbors here, solid asset as well. Christian McCaffrey, I'm a little bit worried about. Right here is not bad either, though. These are projected points for the upcoming year. We got Nico Collins right there. I think that's actually a solid pick as well. I'm trying to decide if I want to go for Mylk Neighbors and Nico Collins. How do I feel about the quarterback situation there? Not as good. I think I'm going to go Nico Collins because I feel like I trust DJ Stroud more than I do Russell Wilson right here. You're going to be doing those play-by-plays for the games this year? Yeah, I'll be trying to do a few of those, Trayvon. Yeah, for sure. You got Jay Jettis at 6 in a PPR league. Wow, that's actually wild. He went 7 here. Neighbors is an easy pick there, in your opinion. I just worry about the quarterback situation. I understand he is a great one, but I wanted to go ahead and get the Nico Collins. Also disappointed you took a Falcon. Look, I get it, but I'm in the 5th spot and Bijan was there. You know, it's hard for me to want to take him. But Nico Collins, great pick. Thank you. I wanted to go that way. Oh, yeah, I got chat down here. But no, I get it. There was good with Daniel Jones. Can't imagine Russell being worse. I get it. I just don't know how much you're going to force feed him. And then, I don't know. We'll see. You think the Panthers going to trade one wide receiver? They have 7 players competing for a spot. I'll be 100% honest with you. With the news that came out today, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a pitch that Carolina tries to trade somebody to the Bengals to try to get Trey Hendrickson. So, I'll be honest with you. If Carolina's in that, I'm down. I'm down to trade. But I don't know if that'll happen. I generally have no clue. Draft Jalen Hurts? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that yet. There's some solid options. The next guy I want, I'm not saying who I want next, but I am looking. Yeah, drafted. Yeah. There was a bit of a run there for a second. There was a bit of a run there with quarterbacks. I don't know if the player's going to fall to where I want him to be, but college football tonight? Yeah, we're going to be doing the college football stuff here in just a minute. Usually defense on the third lock. I don't know. I mean, that's up to you. What receivers Carolina have? 49ers. If you're going to get a Panthers receiver, T-Mac. T-Mac's the way to go. How do I feel about the Panthers this year? It's going to be interesting to see. I'm worried. I'm actually kind of worried after that second preseason game. Not necessarily. I know it's preseason. There's some stuff that does worry me. It's necessarily the linebacker situation for Carolina. The depth for Carolina as well. If a player goes down, I don't know exactly how I'm going to feel about that. But, ladies and gentlemen, okay, now I'm stuck. So I'm thinking Ladd McConkey. That's literally what I was thinking about doing. I was like, if Ladd McConkey falls and he's there, I'm going to pick him. I didn't expect A.J. Brown to be here. What's A.J. Brown's situation? Hold up. Reports that he doesn't sense any concern regarding him. He's got a hamstring injury. Brown has been in and out of practice over the last few weeks while having a hamstring issue. Worry about a suffering setback. Downgraded from a limited This is tough. This is really tough for me, actually. I really was thinking about getting Ladd. But who's the other wide receivers they got? They got Trey Harris, Keenan Allen. They got Keenan Allen back here. I really am thinking I'm gonna trust my gut. I was gonna go with Ladd. We'll go with Ladd. I know AJ Brown's right there, but I'm just like a little bit worried. Yeah. I was thinking about the options. They just kind of force fed him last year. Like we can look at his stuff last year. Like man, he especially towards the end of the year, like he didn't have a game like those last 4 games. He didn't have a game below 14 points, which I know is like unreal. You Trayvon Henderson. I mean, that's not a bad one either. I've got like looking at my roster right here, the way it's filled out. I've got 2 wide receivers and a running back. We got 2 flexes as well, and then a bench of 6. So we'll see. Quarterbacks available. We still got like Joe Burrow, Patty Mahomes. There's some pretty solid assets here. If Nico stays healthy, it should be a great year. Yeah. Tight end round 2. Bold strategy you're gotten. It is Brock Bowers, though. Brock Bowers is a pretty good one. You'll have to see who's available at that time. Nell, thank you. And Kyle, thank you for the likes as well. Appreciate it. But yeah, Carolina this year, I'm really excited to see exactly how everything goes. Also, talk about the Bears looking good. They do look good today, but I don't know. You got to be. I haven't watched it enough to see if it's like they're doing good because of like I saw the one pass by Caleb Williams to Zacchaeus. It was for the touchdown. But yeah, I don't know. There's some tough here. What do the colors mean? That's the different positions. So like, red is quarterback, blue is wide receiver, green is running back, orange is tight end. I think it's a solid kicker 4th round right now, right? No, just kidding. We're not going kicker. Yeah, we'll just have to see exactly what's up.
What the?
Okay. Eagles defense is taken. I'm gonna wait just a minute before I select. I don't know. People can be scared to react to somebody selecting somebody. We'll have to see here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one, Mateo, to be honest with you. I actually have no clue, but I'll tell you, like, people can overreact and then they'll take defenses as a reaction sometimes, and it just goes on a bit of a run. And I'm 100% like, don't react. You get a game strategy, you go in there with your game strategy, and you figure it out, right? All right, so we'll look at. All right, so Big Ol' Blood was asking what his thing is team so far. Josh Allen, Josh Jacobs, JSN, and Harrison. It's okay. I'm not a big fan of an early quarterback. I mean, it would have to. I mean, Lamar Jack. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of an early quarterback personally. Got to get the defense of the kickers early. Don't forget your tight end. I worry about. I don't know. It's pretty solid. I mean, they're not bad. We'll see what JSN's situation is this year. What is their depth chart looking like? So he is technically wide receiver 1. But Cooper Kupp, man, I feel like that's such a. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Cooper Kupp being there is going to be just really good for them. I mean, JSN's great. Don't get me wrong, but let's just wait and see who falls to us. Garrett Wilson. You and me go fishing in the dark. Yo, JT, thank you for the rose. Appreciate you. How you doing? All right, Mahomes just got picked. Okay. All right. Marion Hampton got selected. That was actually my next pick. I was going to do that for Kyle, but it didn't happen. All right, so we got Breece Hall here. Is that the obvious choice? I know he's like the number 1 dude here, but like, oh, that's a risk. What quarterbacks we got left? Patty Mahomes is gone. Baker, Goff, Murray. Okay, there's no quarterbacks where I'm like, I got to get that one, so we're going to wait on the quarterback. In the moonlight. Spin the whole night through. I don't actually. You know what? I'm gonna go balance. I got a running back from the Falcons. I got a running back for the Falcons. I'm gonna get a running back from the Panthers. Everything is balanced. Yeah, Hubbard had 1,000 yards last year too. Carolina's supposed to be dedicated to the run. We'll see if they do it this year, though. But yeah. Chuba over Brees every single time. Brees worries me, bro. All speeding. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. That's what worries me. I think that Rico Dowdle is going to come in and take over some of the, like, extra stuff, like if there's too much work for Chuba, which I understand if they end up splitting, but yeah. But yeah. Only going to run, right? I mean, they're not bad, though. I mean, they're not bad. I mean, the Allen and Jacobs is not too bad. The wide receivers is the thing that, for me personally, with that group, that I'm kind of like, I'm not sure. Could be good. Could be bad. I know how I want next. Oh, there's some solid picks coming up. Baker's gone. James Conner's gone. We got. Okay. I want to see. Okay. All right. I'm not overreacting yet. She was better than Rico for sure, but I'm just saying, like, I know Rico. The one thing I think Rico is better at Chuba than is probably as a receiver. That's the one thing I feel like Rico is probably better than Chuba at, you know? Like, I definitely think that they will use Rico in a bunch of different ways. But they're very similar in the way that they play. You Caleb Williams for quarterback? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on quarterback because I was looking. There's a few quarterbacks I'd be happy with, so it's too early for me to pick a quarterback. But Rashee Rice is suspended 4 games, right? I think so. I think he's suspended for 4 games. Okay. So I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm trying to decide between Cortland Sutton and Rashee Rice. I want to look at some stuff here. So he's got a suspension that's gonna last a little bit. So that kind of worries me anyway. But Cortland Sutton, man, I feel like that's an underrated guy. Like people don't talk about that a lot. I've got Nico Collins and McConkey as well. Let's look at the running back situation. Montgomery, that's a good one. Joe Mixon's right there, but he's on that as well. I think right now, I think that people are going to go on a run of picking some wide receivers here, and I feel like I'm going to go with Sutton because I like that a little. I know, right? I know. All right, I'm gonna play it safe here. Go with my gut. I'm gonna go with Cortland Sutton. I like Sutton. I think he's a solid pick. Tight end wise, bro, I don't know. We might not be the best. No, that's not what I looked at. What is the deal with him? He's expected to miss practice on minor disclosing analysis. Charity, what's going on with Laporta? I actually have no clue. Any information on Laporta? Any Laporta information here? Let me move this. Not that one. Go there. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with that, Kyle. I mean, it's kind of a worrisome. I wasn't gonna go that way just due to the situation, but if that happens again, it's a no-brainer. I just feel like, you know, the whole situation worries me. But like, I don't mind having somebody wait. I'm totally content with that. See, there goes that run of tight ends. I'm gonna end up just like waiting on that, I think. Okay, yeah, I'm actually content with some of these down here. Ooh, I am content with some of these down there. All right, I'm not gonna look at them right now because I don't want to give away what I'm thinking of. But Dave Montgomery's not a bad pick there. Got a Metcalf. Rishi Rice got picked. So that pick's gone. There's some pretty solid assets. Harvey and Pacheco. Okay, Devontae Smith. Ooh. I see 2 picks I want. I'm going to be greedy. I already know what I want. Well, we got quarterbacks left. Okay. All right, I know what I want. I think this is week this year. Bowers and McBride are the best two. Yeah. Kelsey kind of worries me, to be honest with you. George Kittle's not bad either, but like Kelsey kind of worries me. He's been on a little bit of a downward trend, just a tad. But yeah, no, if Nico stays healthy, pretty solid year, I think. Mixon take and what's Mixon? Interesting, right? Interesting situation. Do you trust him? You know, do you trust him? That's kind of the circumstance there. Yeah, appreciate y'all on YouTube, by the way. Leave a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate that. Nell, thank you for the likes as well. Thank you so much. Everybody for the gifts and everything, too. 16,000 likes. Appreciate that. And here in a minute, we're actually going to go back to the college football bracket stuff. By the way, anybody who is curious, just in general, I'm trying to think, actually. What was I trying to say? Oh, we're going to do that bracket thing in a minute. What was I going to say? Oh, big news today. So Brian Robinson Jr. is being shopped by the Commanders. So the Commanders are going to try to trade him. And then Mechie got traded to the Eagles, which I did kind of speak about earlier. I think that's huge. Like, that's what championship teams do. They just keep trying to acquire asset. So that's a pretty cool idea. How many rounds is this, by the way? 15. Okay. Yeah. Zay Flowers is selected. All right. What are the running backs looking like? Tight ends. All these people pick tight ends. Where will I go? Travis Hunter off the board. Okay. Man, I'll tell you, that first pick it's rough to have sometimes because like you pick and you're waiting forever. It's a blessing and a curse because your picks are always back to back after the first one. You pick and you gotta wait forever, and then you pick 2 and then you wait forever. I know my next pick. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna go this way because I think it's the best option for me in a flex situation. But I'm gonna go Trayvon Henderson. I really think that he's gonna be the running back one for them. Ramondre Stevenson has never been a reliable dude, and I just feel like that's my pick. I just, I just think it's a good pick. And I want another pick too, but I'm too greedy. Right? Okay, well, I'm not getting my next pick. I was like, you know what, if T Mac's there, I'm getting him, but yeah. The question is, yeah, I'm actually really interested to see how this year goes, though. But me, thank you for the likes, appreciate that. There's an old Madden song right here. It's on, can't remember what year. How late are you? Not late at all. We're gonna we're doing a little bit of a draft right now, but here in a minute we're gonna get back to our bracket. So we're gonna be doing this immediately following this draft. So after we do this, we're gonna have this. We're gonna go back to the college football. So don't you worry, it will be arriving very soon. So no need to fear. You're not late. Penn State today. We might get some Penn State action today. All right, let's see how the chat's going on in here. You good. Game. How do I think Scatterboo will do? He'll be an interesting one. I don't know. He's hurt right now, right? I think he kind of aggravated something, but I just don't know. I don't know how to feel about it overall. Also, I'm kind of like behind C-Mac. My other like deep secret pick I was going to go with George Pickens. Man, reason I was thinking about him is I have been watching very closely with like the Cowboys training camp, and he has been targeted so much. Like the targets and everything that's been going the way of George Pickens is ridiculous. And I think him and CeeDee Lamb are going to cook together, to be honest with you. So, like, I don't know exactly how it's going to go, but I don't know, man. George Pickens feels good. Nell coming in here with the Galaxy. Nell, thank you so much. What kind of color would you like to change the background to? Thank you so much there. You think Tracy Scabadoo is a poor man's gives Montgomery, I think they'll be in the fantasy value. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Okay. I know I'm being greedy. I'm being so greedy right now. There's no way, right? What quarterbacks are left? Oh, what's my team looking like? Oh, I've filled out my roster, man. Blue, please. Do you want like a darker blue or what you thinking? Oh. Okay. All right. Miles, are you going to be greedy here or not? Yeah, you are going to be greedy. You're greedy. Calvin Ridley it is, baby. I'm going Calvin. I had to. I had to go Calvin. All right, you want a darker blue? Sorry, let me change it. I've got it a little bit of a blue now, but I'll make it darker. How's that? Does that look good? A little bit blue, and I'll actually change the light back there to blue as well. There we go. Very blue. Baby blue. Lighter blue. Okay. Let's make that lighter blue. How's that look? Does that look good? I mean, to be fair, that is the best kicker, but no, I know that's a little early for a kicker for me as well. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. My usual last two picks are kickers and defenses. I'm going Moody first overall. Easy. All right, let's see what we got in chat here. See what they're saying. Oh, I already know what I want. I know what my next pick is. I know what my next pick is. It just kind of depends who's there. Got to take the Jags kicker. Yeah, no, I get it. Man, oh man. He'll be in trouble if he's in last. Tony Pollard. Selected. Jerry Judy. You picked him now because you didn't want to lose him? I mean, that's fair. That's fine. That's fine. I'm good with the, is Pollard even in the league anymore? Yeah, he's in the league. He's the number one back, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's the number one back. For the Titans. 7-yard field goal is wild. That still lives rent free in my head, too. I know, right? It is pretty good there. You're a 49er fan saying don't take Moody. That should say something. No, I understand. I get that. It's like when you ask a Panthers fan of the past, is like, should I get Eddie Pinheiro? It's like, no. Do not get Eddie Pinheiro, which is not going to be that case. By the way, what do you think, Kyle? Who do you think's going to win the starting job for Carolina? Like Fitzpatrick pretty much, or Fitzgerald. I think it's right. Is it Fitzgerald? Like, he had to just pretty much do decent, but like Matthew Wright's doing pretty good, so it's kind of a toss-up. See who Carolina's kicker is going to be. Either a rookie or a guy who's been everywhere. All right, we got some defenses picked here. Maybe time to select some defenses. We got the Eagles and the Ravens. And when I say time to pick some defenses, I'm hoping people overreact to pick some defenses because I got a plan. I already know what my next pick is. Nail, thank you so much for the Panther, Paul. Appreciate you. Thank you. But yeah, no, I got you. I didn't plan on taking Moody. I mean, if he's available, we'll see. But not gonna lie, I gave up on Carolina kickers. Oh, that Booker walk. Reed, Kansas City. I get that. I miss Graham Gano sometimes. You know. I know he's not incredible, but I like Gano quite a bit. Robbie Gold is still laughing at Lynch because of the Super Bowl. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I get it. Kaylee's thinking. Tough decisions here. Because of Cooper Cup. Oh wow, I didn't know Cooper Cup was available actually. Be honest with you, because wasn't really looking at that position. Because like I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I feel really good about this lineup so far. I even got a bench player filled out. What tight ends we got left? The Joku. Okay. Ooh. Miles sees a few things. All right. Okay, so I was gonna go with Herbert. I was genuinely gonna go with Herbert or Stroud. And the reason why is I have both of their wide receivers, so I was trying to get a little bit of a stack. But I feel like Stroud's the chain. Like Stroud is the one, right? Like Stroud is the easy option. I mean, he didn't do incredible towards the end of last season, but I don't know if he played. Yeah, I mean, he only played 6. Judkins, Robinson's gonna maybe be traded. That means that I'm missing you. Sorry for the things that I did to you. But yeah. You think it was a little underrated? I don't know. I don't trust Caleb Williams right yet. I'm going to go with CJ Stroud. I'm going to go with my stack. I want to have that stack with CJ Stroud and Nico Collins. Yeah, I think I'm going to go that way. A little underrated. He got a lot of smack talk at the end of last year, to be honest with you. You know, honestly, I can tell you what my next pick is. Hopefully, come on. I don't know though. There's some picks here that I'm really liking. We're going Bates next.
What the?
Hey, Cam Little off the board. There you go, Little gone. What the chat's looking like. Kincaid, Denver Broncos. Not a bad defense. I got a young team. I do have a young team. I do actually have a pretty young team. I should get an old man, shouldn't I? I feel like I'm drafted like a dynasty team or something. It's like, let me get these young players. You see what pops up, right? You never know. And Colton, thank you for likes. Nell, thank you for likes. So I appreciate y'all. Seriously, Colton and Nell carrying the likes. And I'll have the things here in a second where you can see how many likes I've done there. Thank you very much. I forgot that I'm just this little small logo right now if you're watching me on YouTube or Purple App. Murray, not bad. Okay. I'm stuck. All right. I'm really thinking Warren or Loveland. I can't decide between the two. I like them both. The Joku's there as well. I know that's not necessarily a bad option, but I'm thinking about going with one of the rookies. You know, we're talking about the young team. Warren, I feel like I don't know if I trust the Indianapolis for sure. I feel like I trust the Loveland situation better. I feel like there's more targets, and I feel like he might be incorporated into that offense more. I don't know how I feel about it. I trust the offense from Shane Steichen team. I kind of like the Ben Johnson. Not a lot of tape on that. I think I just convinced myself to go with Loveland. But, I mean, it's honestly, they're two great players. But, yeah, I think I will go Loveland because I do feel like that offense is going to fit him better. But I don't trust the quarterback situation for the Colts either. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard for me to trust that. I'm trying to logically think about everything. Brian Robinson just got picked. Okay, I pretty much got my team filled out except for kicker and defense. And now from here on out, we're just going. We are going until we get down to our last two picks. We're going straight up, filling out that bench. The kicker and the defense will be my last two picks. And I know somebody I want, without a doubt, but I'm going to see how long I can wait to pick them, you know? There's somebody I'm really wanting to get, but it's a deep, I want to get it my next to last before I get my kicker and defense. That's how deep I want to get it. I'm not hinting at who it is or anything, because like I don't know how far down I have to go for that. So like I don't know. I think I'll be able to get them, but I have no clue. I don't think they've been selected yet. So but yeah, like okay. Osam. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I feel pretty confident that I'll be able to get the person I'm wanting, unless it's somebody who's got the same idea as me. I just don't know. This is gonna be a ball knower situation, you know. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, yeah. Those aren't bad at all. I'm going for a late sleeper. I mean, if there's a decent tight end, I might. I don't know actually. Let's see. Let's look at some bye weeks just to check here. 6, 5, 14, 6, 12, 5, 12, 14, 10. So they're all over the place. I don't actually look at bye weeks. I know they're important, but you never know what's going to happen. I'd rather just pick the best player available. I actually don't care about the bye weeks. I just figure it out later on. You new to this? Don't defensive players get picked? No, you do like whole defenses. Now there's teams where you can do the whole thing, right? You can do like the whole defense. You know what I'm saying? There's some decent defenses still left. So like, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, the defense situation is kind of like a little bit different. Excuse me. Jordan Love got picked. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't know who they played. Yeah, that's a pretty solid get. That's a really solid get. Oh wow, Jaden Reed was this far back. I didn't know that. Jaden Reed's a really solid get. Hmm. Damn, is he really third? They really got Miles Sanders third on that team? That's sad. That's actually really. Is it time? He didn't go number one overall, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people are selecting him number one overall. Why didn't I go for him? What is the most sad pickup ever? Man, Kyle Pitts, man, one of the most frustrating players to ever have in fantasy football. He just like never ended up doing that one. No way I could have him. No, I'm not actually picking him. I was just looking at him. No, I got, let's see, Falcons, Texans, Chargers, Panther, Broncos, Patriots, Titan, Texan, Bear. Yeah, no, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. I ain't getting another Falcon. Dak Prescott got picked. I mean, that could be a decent one. Chiefs. As long as Dak stays healthy, that'll be a pretty decent pick. I mean, they're still. Drake May's kind of underrated, to be honest with you. All right. Let's see. Njoku's still there. Matthew Golden's there. Where they have him technically? Bro. I think it. At CMCB got picked. Yeah, there's no way he's up here now, right? Yeah, he had to go early. Looking over him, I think. Yeah, he's right here. I'm gonna keep this young stuff going. I'm gonna go Matthew Golden. I think I was gonna say I'm gonna go Golden because like I honestly I've got a young team, bro. My team is so young. There's a lot of rookies, but like I just when I saw the Jaden Reed, I was like, I can't believe he's made it that far. And then I was like starting to look. I just honestly have no clue. Yeah. Said about say Golden there. Didn't think Miles would take a fifth wide receiver. We loaded up those flex spots, you know what I'm saying? No, I got you. I can't lie. I kind of let's see. So we got like 3 legitimate picks left, right? Tight ends are floating around here. I don't know. I don't know. You got to get that trade capital. I've got another pick that I want to go with. I think I know my next 3 picks, kind of. We'll see. How many run? Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 running backs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 wide receivers. Looking on this. I got some deep ball knowledge I'm trying to put out here, but I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm worried too, cause like literally one person from my fantasy league could be watching this right now, and it would absolutely ruin. It would absolutely ruin me getting them in a dynasty league. But I just don't know. It's a very underrated pick, and you would have to know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting. I don't know if anybody's gonna get it because like they're down. I've looked ahead, like, and I've tried to throw it off by like looking at different stuff. So like it's down, further down. It may change soon though, but you just picked Kyle Pitt. All right, he wants to win. Trying 2 drafts at the same time. Kaylee's doing 2 drafts at the same time right now. You got this, Josh. I'm losing you. Dude wants the draft. Vicky Purcell. Come on, just a couple more. Let me get him. Let me get him. Come on. Come on. I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. I want my depth pieces. You know what I'm saying? I want my depth pieces. I think I got some really solid ideas, but I gotta make sure that I can get them. You know? How many picks I got left? 5. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Really trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here. Man, it's a little bit nervous. if they're gonna be around when it's my turn. The Saints lost Will Clapp for the whole season. Buka. I've got so many wide receivers. I don't know if wide receivers move right now. Emeka Buka. He's not a bad one though. I've got so many wide receivers. I there's something else I want to get. Clock is ticking. Michael Pittman's not bad. I want a Charbonnet. I really like him a lot. I feel like he's a great backup bag. And Walker in front of him, man. I just think Charbonnet's a fairly solid rotational guy to have in there. I'm still waiting though. That's what I was thinking. That's literally what I was thinking. I wanted that. That was one of the pieces I wanted. If the person that we discussed there a minute ago is still there, I'm gonna pick him. If the person that we literally talked about a second ago is still there, I'm gonna pick them. I just don't think he will be. Yeah. Nah, yeah, I get that. He's that's what like I just think that, you know, he's gonna be a good asset to have for sure. I think he's told me shit. Josh Downs, A. Dobbins, Jake Bates. Yeah, Charbo's like a pretty good asset there. Dongwei Koo. Remember those first couple weeks when they didn't know how to pronounce his name and they just said that on TV? Drake May. But yeah, it's pretty solid there. Nelson Colton, thank you all for likes. I'm sorry, we're gonna get to the entertaining, fun stuff here in a bit. Don't worry. Don't you guys worry. I just turned on my Xbox. We're only a couple rounds away. Ramondre Stevenson's not a bad pick. I mean, if he, I don't know. I just don't trust him. There's no way that this dude gets back to me. You're not gonna let this dude get back to me. Yo, what's up? What's up, Killian? Welcome in here. How are you doing? Okay. Doing good. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. I didn't even want to pick this. I just feel like I have to be honest with you. I got to. I just don't know how he lasted that long. I don't know how Mikabuka lasted that long, so I gotta go with him. But like I'm still gonna get my other guy. If not, it's at least trade bait. Harrison Butker. I feel like if I don't, you know. I did get the Buckeye. He's good. I mean, he's really good. Nell coming in with the hanging lights. Thank you, Nell. Appreciate it. It's all wideouts. My team name's gonna be like, can't believe we can feel back to you again. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I was like, the reason I didn't get him last time, and I was like, I want that running back. I want Charbonnet because I feel good about him with the health situation with Kenneth Walker, and I had so many wide receivers. I was like, but if there's any way that he gets back to me, I'm picking him. So I went with him. He's the best wide receiver in the draft. My team is loaded, though. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I kind of stack my team this way, and then, you know, you never know what's going to happen during the season. Someone may get hurt and they're out for the year, and it's good to have depth like this. I'd rather have them now and then fix stuff later, see what kind of trade offers I get, and go from there. But I'm really content with this draft. Oh, I can't wait. My next pick, I've been saving this one. I've already got it locked in. I don't think anybody's going to pick it because it's a deep knowledge pick. I could be 100% wrong. I could totally whiff on the pick, too. I'm going to check. I'm not going to even look at the person I'm thinking about until it's my turn because I don't want to even give any hint. No, it's not him. It's not him. That's a solid pick, though. Where's he at on here? Let's see. Unless I've just looked over him. Xavier Leggett's out here. I get old XL. I mean, that's actually not too bad, but Tesla's not bad though. I'm not gonna go another because he's a wide receiver, right? So like, it's really hard for me to be. Is he in here? Hold on. Did someone get Tesla? No, he's there. I'm not picking him though. I got another deep pick. I'm gonna try it. I still can't play, you know. Get up in this club, had me a good time. Bigsby's not a bad one. Bigsby's not pretty. I actually think that's a pretty good pick too. I don't know how much I trust the whole situation with ETN. So that's a pretty good pick. Let's get in there. Get loose tonight. I would be shocked if my guys picked now. I actually would be shocked. Go church. Me, thank you for the likes, by the way. Appreciate y'all. Thanks everybody for the likes. I don't know how many likes. 40,000. Y'all have contributed 40,000 likes already. Have me a good time. Hey, let's get it now. Okay. One sec. All right. So this is what I was thinking. All right. Because they are shopping. I don't know. From my understanding, they are shopping Brian Robinson. Makeup Walker always gets hurt. That's what I was thinking too. They've been shopping, and I feel like he's his guy. I feel like he might win the spot over Eckler. I don't know if Eckler's picked here either. His let's see, projection 7.44. I know these are low, but this is like my deep, like, I'm really thinking about it. I just don't know which way I want to go because like I feel good about this, but I don't. Let me just look at other options real quick. Is there a tight end maybe that I want to get? What's wrong with Likely? Has a chance to be ready for week 1. Yeah, Coleman's there too. Okay, I got 15 seconds. All right, I'm gonna trust my gut. I'm gonna go with what I think will happen. I'm gonna go with the rookie running back. It's a deep pick. I got option. I mean, there's no. I mean, it may not happen, but I'm just gonna trust my gut and go with that. Let's see what we got here. Kickers and defenses. Okay. Everybody else was selected teams. Now I can see here. Charbonnet is good. Yeah, I feel like he could be a pretty solid pick. If not, maybe I can get Austin Eckler later. But overall, I'm pretty content with this team. But never know how it's gonna go. So you just kind of see. But just have to kind of see where it goes. But yeah, I liked the Charbonnet pick. Kicker and defense. That's what Kaylee goes with. Oh my. Cal and Nell and me. Thank y'all for the likes. Appreciate that. We're almost 50,000. Oh, drop it. 42,000. Thank you guys. My eyes are not working there for a second. Yeah, they're taking their time. Taking her time trying to get it going. As soon as we get this fantasy draft. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, please leave a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate y'all. Ooh, escape. My college semester starts tomorrow. So that'll be an interesting situation. Hopefully it's not too difficult. I don't think it will be, but you never know. Okay, Tajay Spears, not bad. Austin Eckler. Brandon McManus. Benson. Good stuff here. Thank y'all. Appreciate the likes and everything too. And again, I'm live on the Purple app, and we're gonna be doing some here. We're gonna be doing this in a minute. Trey Harris just got picked, which is a good pick too. We're gonna be going over these in a minute. For anybody who's missed these, but we're back with these tonight. Glad your college days are over. Yeah, I bet. I understand. I can't wait to get mine done with, to be honest with you. I cannot wait. I know who I want, but I'm just waiting to see what's available. Please, oh please. Where I go to college at CSU? No, I'm not. I took the cheaper route. I took the cheaper route and just went to I went to Western Carolina. On Western Carolina. Taking it online. I got the Commanders, baby. Look at that. I waited all this time and I still got the Commanders defense. I'm excited. But yeah, no, I take it online. Yo, what's up, Jeffrey? How you doing? Welcome in here tonight. We're doing a draft right now, and then after this, we're gonna get back to our regularly scheduled programming with the bracket. So we're gonna be doing this in just a minute. So no need to fear. All this fun will be back very shortly. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I just got one more pick, and I'm just pretty much waiting to see who it picks. So as soon as I get my opportunity, I'm gonna make my last pick. Don't ruin everything with Moody. Right. He's far down. I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, I got options, right? I kind of know who I want. I know who I want, but I just don't know if they're gonna be there. I don't know. I mean, some people have already got kickers, so it's not like I'm waiting till the end like some of these are. But I mean, some people pick back. I mean, I've been in leagues where people have picked backup kickers, and I'm like, heck, man, what are you doing that one? I need another tight end. Nah, I'm gonna get one when I need one. I'm gonna play it by ear. Or their Panthers are going to be great. I hope they are, Jeffrey. I mean, I would love to see a trade for Hendrickson if we can try to get him. To be honest with you, Carolina, I think they'll be pretty good this year. But all right, one that you. Oh, I got you, Jeffrey. I got you. I know who you are. But yeah, I appreciate you for being in here. Yeah, I don't double dip in the tight end unless there's just two good ones there. I mean, there's some decent ones there. There's one that I was really thinking about picking a second time, but I need a kicker anyway. There's only ever been one kicker you admitted to liking. Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, I get it. I mean, even I'm thinking about old kickers for like the Panthers. Like John Casey made me mad, right, for the Super Bowl. Are you frustrated? You think that we need to move from Bryce Young? I think we also need to move from quarterback Jack Plummer. Why do you think we need to move on from Bryce Young? I'm confused by that sentiment. Bastian Jankowski, he was a good kicker. He actually was interesting to watch. No, why do you think we should move on from Bryce?
Oh, come on, dude.
Shaw Bateman, that's pretty good, dude. I mean, I definitely agree with moving on from Jack Plummer. We got Bryce, what's his name? Hopkins or not Hopkins? Maybe it's Hopkins. We got the dude that played in the UFL. Come on. You're watching the Chicago Bears game and the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears are beating. No, I get that. Sebastian Janikowski's a go. He is a good one. I don't think that is that your reason though why the Panthers should get rid of Bryce Young? I just don't quite understand that. I mean, Bryce didn't play incredible the other day. But, I mean, the offensive line was awful. It really goes into question is like Carolina might need 2 tackles next year. Like, with Moton. I mean, if he's already been on the fence anyway, and then with everything that's like, Moton's been meh so far. The same stuff as it was last year? I don't think so. Because, like, Bryce had a throw that was dropped by I can't remember who got that one. Oh. 1 second. We're gonna go Bass. Our draft's done. What about Thielen? I mean, Thielen's not bad. Carolina threw a ball and somebody dropped it. Bryce threw a ball and it was dropped on a route. And then I don't know, man. There was some separation. PJ Walker? Nah, I'm not. No, not PJ Walker. My draft's done. We can leave. All right, let's look at my team. What do we think? About my team? Okay, it's not officially finished. All right, here's my team, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here, we'll look at it this way. Where they go, Bring My 9 comes down to where does this year can't base it in preseason. Yeah, for sure. Look, all right. W team. So here's my team right here. CJ Stroud, Bijan Robinson, Chuba Hubbard, Nico Collins. By the way, I'm gonna put Chuba Hubbard above Brian Robinson just on purpose, for reasons. Bryce Young thing was frustrating me the whole. I mean, hey, just take a deep breath. It'll be okay. John, man, looking solid there. Yay, the draft is over. Nico Collins, Lab McConkey. I got Colston Loveland, Cortland Sutton, Trayvon Henderson. I got Tyler Bass, Washington Commanders. My bench has Calvin Ridley, Matthew Golden, Zach Charbonnet, Amika Buka, and Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. That's my we'll see how that one pans out. But that's my deep path there. But all right, so my team is selected. This is what my first matchup's looking like. My team, look at that. All right, let's see. All right, week 1, I'm not projected to win, but we'll fix that. I don't know. We'll see though. We got some pretty solid assets that we can try to figure out here. But I like what we did. I like what we did in this draft there. There's the quarterback that we signed today. I saw we signed one too. It's Bryce. I can't remember his name. It's like he played in the UFL. Caleb Johnson is a sleeper pick. It really is too. You like your team? Thank you, Nell. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's just too early to pick in that regard. But y'all know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know exactly what time it is. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, let me do this real quick. I don't just randomly forget about this. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our fantasy. Or not fantasy. Well, it is kind of a fantasy, but not exactly the same there. It's prime time, baby. It's prime time. Sunday night prime time. Let me get this fixed and set up here real quick. Yeah, he played in the XFL, USFL. Same situation there, Jeffrey. Yeah, he played in that league. Colton, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that one. Yeah, Caleb Johnson's a solid pick. All right. All right, I gotta restart college football because it's doing the glitch and stuff there. Let me turn down the music. All right, now we're doing this here. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Tap that screen. We're here. We go. What's up, everybody? Welcome in here. Welcome. We did our draft, and now it's time to do our football situation here in just a second. And we're going to be doing a thing there. If you are a subscriber, if you got a milk cart next to your name, who do you want to see? What team would you like to see first tonight? What team would you all like to see first here tonight? It's prime time, baby. You're not a fan of Gerald Vera? You want him gone? Memphis? All right, Memphis it is. Let me find Memphis. Let me find old Memphis there. Where's that M at? Okay, not up that way. Oh, there it is, actually. Memphis and West Virginia. Time for a best of 3 year. Let me get this set up here. 56. West Virginia. 73. Memphis. All right, if you want to get in on channel predictions, we're getting ready to do those over here on the Purple app. So if you want to head on over and get yourself locked in so you can get out, you got 2 minutes. Memphis or West Virginia, who's going to win game one? Get your predictions in, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. I'm doing good, Charles. How about yourself? Welcome in here. I see what happened to our football players. Number 11, man. I looked up him. Lovely guy. Defense. You gladly want to be okay. I just can't remember the names. Carolina Panthers new face. Number who? Number 11 for the Panthers? Number 11 for the Panthers. I'm thinking. I mean, PJ Walker, you had, I think Robbie Anderson had that number. Right now it's Nick Scorton. Nick Scorton's got it right now. He just had a collapsed lung. Bryce Perkins. That's that quarterback's name, by the way, Jeffrey. Bryce Perkins. So West Virginia's at home. But yeah, Nick Scorton had a collapsed lung for the Panthers. Let's stop there. The quarterback, I mean, he's okay, but he's definitely not going to be like a starter or anything like that. He's not like compared to Bryce Young. Bryce is by far the best quarterback we've got in Carolina. All right, West Virginia, 80 overall, 78 offense, 82 defense. And the Memphis Tigers, 77 overall, 76 offense, 80 defense. What do I have? Easy round two? Might. Just might. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First game of the night here, Memphis or West Virginia. Get your channel prediction in there. That dude looks like Will Greer. I say it every time we get in here, but it's because it's true, you know? It looks just like Will Greer. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Mountaineers and the Tigers. I know you don't like talking Falcons, but this is a little different there. Who's the Falcon that had a career-ending injury last week? A Falcon that had a career-ending injury last week? I don't know off the top of my head. What's up, Smoke Man? How you doing there? I was watching the Pokemon Championship final. No, you're good. You're good. I don't know who the player was. Is it the one that they stopped the game for, by the way? So 7-3 here. 7-3 here. West Virginia leads at the end of the first quarter. Wouldn't say sweating the different defense character. So 10-7 here. Memphis leads at halftime there. We need to bring back. Who you want to bring back? So it's 17-10 here. West Virginia has the ball. They're down by a touchdown. 5 minutes remaining here. Who's Seifert? That's all you know? Yeah, good man. How are you feeling about the draft? I feel good. I feel like my draft was really good. I'm very happy about my draft selections. And I like to overload on skill positions and then make trades if necessary or play the free agency and just see how it goes. A run here to the left side. It is good enough for first down to the 30. So moving the chains of the Mountaineers. May not be the Mountaineers I'm used to. I think he likes in cramp. More spear yet. Hey, welcome, Colton. Thank you for all the likes, everything, too. Hydrate. I got you. Thank you. Welcome, and thank you for all the likes, everything, Colton. Appreciate that. Back up there, first down and 10. Thank you, seriously. Me, thank you for the likes. Nell, thank you for the likes as well. Thank you. Yeah, no, I get that, Colton. It's a lot of likes, but I think it does look better as well. So 17-10 here. West Virginia trying to tie this one back. Looks, throws, it's inside. It's going to be first down and 10. First and goal, actually, at the 2. All right. Yeah, I don't actually know his name, I'm sorry. I'm not off the top of my head or anything. 4:05 left here. I'm so excited we got football coming up this week, man. I'm just so ready. And off here and tackled in the backfield. And they're going to lose a couple there. I might go live for the NC State game, which they should win, but, you know. That would not be a surprise. That's next week. That's a week from, Thursday. Yeah, we got football this next week, so we'll see here. Under center here, second and goal. Just inside the 5 with the ball tossed out to the right side is loss of yards, third and goal. They play Eastern Carolina, so it'll be NC State and Eastern Carolina. When's the first college game? This Saturday. This Saturday there's football games. There's like a big noon kickoff, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. There's like a ranked game, but I can't remember exactly who it is. Anyway, third down and goal here. Down at the 6. With it now, looking, throws, back of the end zone, goes up, and can't hold in. I'm going to be streaming college football game play-by-play. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. But there might be other times where we're just sitting here watching and talking. Iowa State versus Kansas State on Saturday. Yes, that's the one I was thinking about there. Nice. But, yeah, there's going to be circumstances where I'm going to be live streaming during games, and we're just going to be kind of talking about everything going on there. The 30th is a 1 versus 3. Can't wait. Oh, yeah, that'll be a good one. Looking, under pressure, and he's going to throw the end zone touchdown. And I'm actually surprised that he did that. When is the – all right, hold on. Let me look at the college football stuff here. Let me look at the college football situation here. On the 30th. You said we get number 1 versus number 3? We do. I might have to get on early for that one. I might have to get on early for Texas versus Ohio State because, like, man, that's just too early. Oh, wow, and then LSU and Clemson that night. Man. And then Notre Dame and Miami that night as well. Okay, there's some big matchups that day. And the kick is up, and they take the lead. So we're tied at 17 apiece, 3:01 left here. What's the last song you played before you put your football helmet? The last song that I would play before I put on my football helmet, let me think. I always like, and I know this, like, I always like Champions by Ron Artest or Meta World Peace. I genuinely like that song a lot. Throw it to the left side, and they're going to lose, or they didn't gain anything. If OSU knocks off, you'll be rolling the floor, right? Have y'all ever heard that song, Champions by him? Have you heard that song before? If you haven't, I might play it in a minute. Here's Eye of the Tiger. I mean, that's not bad. Ball snap, throw, it is caught. And third and 10 there. Boise State and USF are on the same right there, yeah. They really had a specific song you'd listen to before playing in high school. Right. Just play what you felt like, right? That was here. Star Spangled Banner. Man, the Star Spangled Banner that Whitney Houston sings, that brings tears to my eye. Throw down here, deep, and incomplete, 4th and 10. Are we ready as you go to? Whitney Houston singing the Star Spangled Banner, I don't care. There's no better version. Here we go. They're going to punt away. What was the Tigers? So it fit. I mean, yeah. I mean, that does fit, right? And the return there, they're out, down about the 50. Now, thank you for likes. Appreciate that. These nightmares on each meal. Whitney Houston music is so good, not gonna lie. If I did now, like if I had like a quote unquote walkout song or a if I had like a walkout song or like a pump up song before, it would be Hunger on a Hillside by J. Cole. Hunger on a Hillside by J. Cole would 100% be the one I'd pick. By the way, 2-minute timeout, 2nd and 5 here for West Virginia. Here we go. 2nd and 5 here. And now coming in with the confetti. Thank you. Deep throw going all the way. It is knocked away at the end. Incomplete. And Nell, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Get that corner to the Panthers. We need a guy like that. For depth purposes. The one that you said we signed today, found good. We're going to see him for sure this Thursday, so. Just poison. Ain't nothing good. But a good time. Fair. Under pressure and a sack. It'll be 4th down and long. All right, here we go. 151. Ball snapped here. Fakes a handoff front to left side. He's just going to slide. So 2nd and 6. They could get here. What happened to J.C. Horn? He was in a car accident, and I think it was like when the airbag deployed, in some way his finger got cut and he had to get stitches, so they're like keeping him out so that it doesn't get any like setbacks from infection or anything. So like that's the situation with J.C. Horn. He's not been able to play in preseason a lot. But over the middle, it's going to be caught and a 1st down. So like, yeah, he was in a car accident. It happened like right outside the stadium as well. So it's like, man. Here comes the boom is a pretty solid one too. Here we go, 1st and 10. Going back, Memphis throws deep down the right side. It's caught. And now they're inside Mountaineer territory trying to steal a win on the road. Big fan of Horn. Hope all goes well. Yeah, I love J.C. Horn. I really like him a lot. I think he's really underrated in regards to corners. I mean, as long as he can stay healthy, too, I feel like he's one of the best corners in the league. And thrown here, it's going to be caught. And a gain of about 8, and they're just on the outside of field goal range. I think they might be able to kick one from here. It'd be about a 57-yarder, but I don't know if Cam Little is in college right here. And quick throw here to the right side. That should be enough for a 1st down, moving the chains, and they're in field goal range now. Top 5? I do. Yeah, I think top 5 is fair. I think the J.C. Horn would be top 5, yeah. If healthy, for sure. The 1st down and 10. Ball snapped here. Oh, fakes the toss there. Going to run up the middle, get some extra yards, make it easier. Timeout taken there by West Virginia. Yeah, I do think he is underrated. People just don't like to support him, I guess. Almost bit my tongue. So here we go. 2nd down and 4. They're going to hand off here. And moving there, that'll be more central, but a timeout taken by West Virginia. But a big 3rd down here, 3rd and 1, which I think they'll just let the clock kind of run down to a few seconds and then take the timeout. But here we go. 3rd down and 1. What will Memphis do? They're going to hand off front of the right side, and they lose some yards, but no timeouts left here for West Virginia. Memphis can take a timeout with just a couple of seconds left and then try to kick a field goal for the win. Oh, what's up, Keegan? How we doing? Welcome in here. Anything for the likes, appreciate that. Nothing for the likes as well. All right, here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ball snap, kick is up. It's slow motion, and it is good. And the Memphis Tigers are going to go into West Virginia, pull off the upset, and steal game 1. And they'll have an opportunity to sweep at home. So Memphis gets the dub in game 1. And now it's time for game 2, ladies and gentlemen. Get your channel prediction in for game 2. Memphis steals game 1 there. What a game. But yeah, we're getting ready to go to game 2 here. It's a game that you would expect him to pull off in the end, to be honest with you. All right, now we're going to see what happens. Memphis at home. Can they get the sweep? What do we think? Are the brooms coming out here? Do we think the brooms are coming out or not? Let's see what kind of jerseys you got here. It's almost college football season. I know, Sam. I'm excited there. You called that one? Yeah, there you go, right? You got a home option. Okay, I like that one. We're going to go with the blues. there. What kind of options we got here? They got like an all white. Current throwback. Home option. Away option. They got the all whites. That looks really good. All right. Here we go. Is it going to be a sweep? Get your channel prediction in on the Purple app. Mylk TV, Mylk TV. Primetime game. Who's going to win? Memphis or West Virginia? Lucky Irvin is goated. Spread the word. Pretty good, isn't he, Aiden? Welcome in here. Dale, thank you for the likes. Me, thank you for the likes. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. There. Yo, what's up, Cranberry Guy? Welcome in here. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. By the way, we got our fantasy draft submitted. I don't, you may not be exactly happy, but I think you might like it. Busy week. Yeah, I get that. So your team has been picked by the wheel, and I think it did you good, if I'm not mistaken. It was a pretty decent team overall, both of them anyway. But you doing all right? Me, thank you for the likes. But West Virginia versus Memphis there. Kind of auto-drafted, but I can't remember exactly who it is. It's it. Your team is already set up for you, though, in the league. It's set up in our league and stuff like that, but it wasn't bad. You got 2 teams. Yeah. Nail, thank you so much for the gift there, the golden necklace there. So 6-0 here. West Virginia trying to come back in this one there. It's Sleeper. Sleeper is the website that we use. So at halftime, it's still 6-0 here. West Virginia up still. Thank you, Nail. Thank you so much for all the gifts here tonight. I really appreciate you. So with it right now, Memphis actually has the lead, and they extend their lead to 4, but now West Virginia's got it. 2:48 left here. We'll see if the Mountaineers can do something. You can go. Yeah, you got set up pretty well. I can't remember who it was, but it was a pretty solid spin there, and it'll be 2nd down and 10. Thank you, Nell. Seriously, appreciate you a lot. And thank you guys for the likes as well. Appreciate that. Me, Nell, Colton, Kyle, and Mateo. Thank you guys for all the likes. Y'all have contributed so many likes there and are represented there in the top 5. So thank you guys very much. Here we go. 2nd and 10 here. West Virginia down by 4. They could get swept if they're not able to find something here. Throw. It's caught just enough for a 1st down. And the clock will not stop until they get inside 2 minutes and a 1st down there. Yeah, appreciate you, Colton. Seriously, all the support that you do. Glad to have that. And if you're on TikTok, I recommend you going over the Purple app because we're having a lot of good fun time there. But here we go. Ball snapped here. Fakes handoff, throw to the right side. It's going to be caught trying to run forward and a couple yards short of the 1st down. It'll be 2nd, 3. They gain 7 on 1st. Cranberry got the Chiefs and the Giants. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Bears 31, Bills 0 after the 4th. Got the Chiefs and Giants. Let's go. You're a Giants fan, so I'm really happy about that. Yeah, that worked out pretty well for you, didn't it? And off here, run to the right side. It is a 1st down. The wheel gods have looked down and smiled upon you, Cranberry Guy, because that was literally how it worked. That is exactly how the wheel spun. Those are 2 teams that you would have taken anyway. Hey, I mean, it worked out. The wheel worked out pretty well for those who used it. I'm so sorry for your loss. Colton's like, ooh. So here we go, 1st and 10 here. West Virginia slowly making it down the field, but they got to go quick. A run here. It's a quarterback keeper. He's got a 1st down, but there's an injured player here. Looks like a lineman. Just got to remember to only play either the Giants or the Chiefs, depending. So we're gonna spin for the 1st week to help determine who your 1st opponent or which team you can play. I'll explain that sometime here. Giants have been looking good in preseason. Yeah, not too bad. Hand off here, cutting back, and a 1st down. By the way, I was just going to address this in our one fantasy league where we're drafting teams. For instance, Brian Robinson for the Commanders might get traded, so you may actually need to drop him at some point too. Yo, Lil Herb, what's up? Thank you for the follow there. Appreciate that. Thank you for coming over here. I hope you enjoyed the Cam Newton dance. So how you doing? Welcome. All right, ball snapped here. Throw over the middle. Caught. Spin move. And almost a 1st down, 2nd and inches, but they'll take a timeout. They have 1 remaining. Week 1. No. I've not spun for week 1. I was just explaining everything. Week 1, I haven't actually spun yet for, but is Tulane still in? I think so, maybe. I can't remember. We'll have to see. Because I think that they played one night. I'll check immediately after this. If Memphis wins this, they sweep and knock out West Virginia. We'll check immediately. I know they played, but I can't remember if they won. Thought we spun already. No worries. No, I got you. Yeah, against Alabama. Yeah, that's right. No, they haven't played yet. Throw over the middle. It's caught. And a first down inside the 15. Yeah. You ever did the NCAA drop tokens? Are they worth it? Is that like for Ultimate Team, Lil Herb? Go Mountaineers. All right, we'll see if they pull it off here. Jason, welcome. This is a best of 3, and Memphis won the first one, so West Virginia desperately needs to win here. Only 45 seconds, though. Ball snap, handoff here, and they're going to be tackled for a loss. 2nd and 13, clock running. They only have one timeout left here. Bills lost you $25 today. Oh, no. But, yeah, Tulane is still in. You think Tulane beat UCF? Okay, so Tulane did win. They haven't played their next game, Cranberry, so you haven't missed anything there. But, yeah, I haven't spun yet, Smoke Man, but I will not officially for the thing, but I'll spin right before the first week of games, like on Wednesday night. Wednesday nights is when you should expect me to be live for that. Throw to the side. It's caught. And a yard short of the first down. And then that'll help determine stuff. And I'll actually set my lineups as well that night so that I kind of, have a decent idea of what I'm going to be doing for that. All right, here we go. 14 seconds, 3rd down and 9. No timeouts left for West Virginia. He looks. He's got to go to the end zone. He's going to throw back right side. It's picked. Memphis in the end zone with an interception. They'll take a knee, and that should end it. And get out your brooms. They are one knee away from knocking out the Mountaineers. But man, oh man. Tulane has to play Alabama, I think. Yeah. But the brooms are out and about, but that interception there will seal the deal. And the ball's going to be snapped. The knee will be taken. Unless something dramatic happens here. And there we have it. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Memphis with a clean sweep. And they're going to be moving on. And unfortunately for the Mountaineers, it's over as soon as it started. So 2-0. Quickly there. But yet the brooms are out. We'll look at the bracket after this. Yeah. So we're going to look at the bracket right now. As we were talking about that, we'll go to the very top of it just so we can kind of look at everything here. So, yeah, Tulane is still waiting to play Alabama. You just got destroyed by Florida. Fair enough. And to any of the subs, if you guys want to let me know who you guys want to see play next, let me know in the chat, and we'll do that. Anybody who didn't pick the last one, so the one who picked the last one, I can't remember who it was, but, yeah, we'll just go by the honor code. But we've got to finish some of these other first rounds. We got Louisville versus Eastern Carolina, Houston versus JMU. Now coming in here with the good night gift. Thank you. Houston and JMU, Oklahoma, Kennesaw State, Boston College and Maryland, Boise State and Western Michigan. We got Georgia Tech and the Raging Cajuns, Iowa and San Jose State, South California, Southern Miss, Texas Tech, Middle Tennessee, Washington and Army. We got Minnesota and Buffalo, Illinois and Texas State, TCU and UNLV, Mizzou and Charlotte. We got Clemson and ULM, Kansas State, New Mexico State, Rutgers and Arkansas State, Indiana, Marshall, Kentucky, Fresno, Ole Miss, Georgia State, Arizona and UConn, Cal and Liberty, LSU, Ohio, Tennessee and Bowling Green, Michigan State and Hawaii, Georgia and UTEP, Iowa State, Old Dominion, South Carolina, Wyoming, Wisconsin, Air Force, Penn State, Tulsa, Kansas, Georgia Southern, Florida State and Troy, Vanderbilt, Oklahoma State, Miami and New Mexico, Virginia and Syracuse, SMU and Central Michigan there. All right, the first one I see is Houston. The first option I see was Houston. Redeemed hydrate or dihydrate. I got you. 1 second here. Houston was the first option that I saw. that was put in the chat there by a subscriber. We are going with Houston. Houston, we got a ball game. I can't remember how high up they were, but there it is. All right, we got a battle here. Houston versus James Madison. Houston here, 49 overall. And JMU is 80 overall. So let me get that channel prediction in here to the people who are trying to get their picks here. By the way, Memphis won that second game. Let me get y'all's points out. Sorry about that. So game 1 here, JMU and Houston. All right, get your channel prediction in for that one. Houston gonna sweep? They might. They very well could be sweeping here. They very well could be sweeping. All right, so Houston and JMU. Jack Plummer's been really bad in the preseason so far. He has been, yeah. He's been like, he'll pull like 2 or 3 throws together. I'm like, all right, Jack, let's go. And then he throws a pick, and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna get mad. But they just brought in a guy that I think will be interesting. Which I do kind of look forward to seeing played. Just someone new, you know. I kind of like the idea of having somebody new in there for this system. You know, I mean, especially with Andy Dalton hurt, right? So, you know, give it a try. Give it a try. All right, so the Houston Cougars. Who did they bring in? Bryce Perkins, right? Bryce Perkins. He was the MVP for the UFL last year. So, yeah, he came in here. Houston Cougars, 80 overall, 82 offense, 82 defense. James Madison Dukes, 76 overall, 75 offense, 72 defense. So, I mean, hey, it's not like top team, but, you know, we'll give it a chance. Let's see who wins this one here. Houston versus JMU. A lot of channel points on those, by the way. And make sure y'all head on over to the Purple app, Mylk TV, MYLK TV. Get your prediction in there. Houston quarterback. You like Houston quarterback? Yeah, he was good in the AFL. Yeah, he had. Yeah, I think he won the MVP, like you said. And I saw like a highlight, a couple of videos of him. It was pretty good. This is JMU where Dion coached. No, he coached at Jackson. What was the? Oh, Jackson. Was Jackson State was the name of it? Before. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Jackson State is where he was, and then of course Colorado now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Jackson State. All right. Yeah. All right. Here we go. I know their logo. It's like the blue J and stuff. And all right. So 3-0 here for Houston at the end of the first one. Houston's only up by a field goal. We'll have to see here. And now it's 7-3. Oh, James Madison up 14-6 now. So they're up by 8 points at halftime. So James Madison trying to run away with it. Can they keep piling it on? So James Madison has it right here. We'll see if there's going to be a stop here by Houston. Houston does get the stop, and they're going to get it. Down by 8, 4:40 left here. One Panthers team to another, since he was the Michigan Panthers in the UFL. Right. That's because Houston sucks. Well, they're down by right now by 8. Are we going to have 2 back-to-back underdog wins here? We could have 2 underdog wins. How good is the Panthers signed today quarterback? He's okay. I mean, we'll see. I mean, we're going to get to see how good he is on Thursday night, but I think he's all right, you know? I don't have high expectations for him, anything like that. Throw here to the right side. It's going to be caught and a first down. So first down there, Houston moving the chains, and again, they got to do that. Connor Wayman. You don't like Connor Wayman? You shut your mouth, sir. Colton's mad. Is Texas A&M still in? I think so, Jerry. I think they are still in. Or no, wait, who did they play? If they're not in, who did they play? That's fine, Utah. I got you. They are in? Okay. 3:51 left here. Houston still marching down the field inside the 20th to 19. Hey, wherever you guys want to watch, it's fine. Aggies haven't played yet, I don't think. Yeah, maybe that is true. I can't remember exactly. I think they might still be in. I'm trying to remember if I mentioned here. The Clemson Tigers. What about the Clemson Tigers, Jeffrey? I think they're in still, yeah. The one that round 2-0. Yes, actually, that sounds right there. Your brother's on the team as a redshirt freshman. Oh, heck yeah, that's pretty cool, Jerry. Going back here, looking. Throw over the middle. It's caught. It's going to be a first down and goal, and they're at the 6. Or actually, it's going to get the ball spotted at the 5, but a first and goal here, just over 3 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty cool, though. Go ad free while supporting Miles by subscribing. You can subscribe for free with Twitch Prime. So if you make sure, if your Amazon account's linked to your account here on the Purple app, you can link your Amazon account to it, and you can subscribe here for free and watch ad free. A run there, and it's going to be second down and goal at the 4, so they get a couple of yards on the quick throw out. I mean, not a run. Fresh Cook, thank you for likes. Appreciate that. Thank you. Here we go at the 4. Have you ever thought about going into broadcasting? I've thought about it. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do get to that particular thing, or like what the paths are, but I've definitely considered it, Eric. If you've got a connection, let me know. I know like they usually go the journalist route and they go that kind of way, but I've never actually done that. I was gonna go for journalism, but I switched to marketing because I feel like that would be more beneficial to me overall. I know it's not like the broadcasting degree, but I feel like to be a journalist, you don't necessarily have to have the broadcasting degree. Or, you know what I'm saying? To be a broadcaster, you only need the journalism degree. Or, I know it helps, but, like, I was just thinking, like, marketing, like, social media marketing could be a big part of that, particularly, but got the face for radio, right. Throw, end zone, it is knocked away, incomplete. Right. Got the face for the radio. When he's in high school, you had 2 teams. One played for Pitt, one for West Virginia, right. Got a run there, and he's going to be down to 25 there. But, yeah, it's okay. All right, so. Timeout. 24 hours. And, oh, man. Here we go. Fakes handoff on the left side. And it's going to be a timeout taken there by Houston there. Now we need Mylk to replace Collinsworth. All right. I've thought about it, but I just have never done it. By the way, I didn't actually realize that James Madison got the ball back. Was there... I 100% missed that. What happened to my Thursday night? I ended up not feeling good that day. I actually kind of was not feeling good, but we ended up back in here. And I wasn't feeling really great. Plus, I've got like my college starts tomorrow, so I was doing some things and I ran out of time. I mean, hey, if there was a way that I could get in there instead of Collinsworth, I'd do it. All right, let's see. Is there any way that Houston gets the ball back here? Let's skip forward a little bit. Or is James Madison going to try to steal one? Okay, so they do have it. There's only 24 seconds. A long way to go. Starting your first live tomorrow. Very nice. You really enjoy your stream. Well, thank you, Jerry. Appreciate that. Glad to have you in here. I'm glad that you enjoy it. Throw deep down the field. It is picked. And James Madison with an interception here, and this will seal the win. On the road, JMU is going to get the dub. They're going to take a knee here. This comes first before college. Right. No, I got you. Good Lord, you're 0-2 on bets. Man, it's not looking good here. It must be upset today. It must be upset day. It does feel like it, right? Now, here's a guy who loves Del Homey. He looks a little Del Homey. Yeah, I'm just going to talk about, like, Cam Newton, like, all the time. That's what I'm going to do about it. You know, Cam Newton, man. That's my guy right there. All right, so James Madison pulls off the win on the road against Houston. So, game 2. Game 2 time, it's going to be, let's see. Who's going to win, James Madison or Houston? Game 2, get your prediction in there. Let me down there. I lost that one there. Toward Liz. here. One of the better ones there. We can talk about our favorite team then. It's okay. Fair. Man, oh man, we got some big winners, lots of big losers as well for that. So, right there, not letting you vote. Try to refresh the stream, Utah, or go in and back into, go out and back into it. Sometimes it will mess up. I don't know why, but there is certain circumstances where it will kind of glitch. So leave and come back into it, and you should be fine. So James Madison, and then Houston. And let's look at some jersey options here. I think I'm gonna go with the purple there. I know they got some clean. All right, yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what their H-Town alternate, hometown. Let's see what their away looks like. I'm gonna go with their away, just the all white. I think that fits them pretty good. But yeah. He's a 49ers fan, so I get along. Because of the downgrades, everyone else, I don't like that. I get that. I get that. Do other streams interact as much? Like when you go to other streams and stuff like that? Because I actually don't check out other TikTok live streams, but do they legit, like, do they talk to people in the chat? Like, because I've heard that sometimes that they don't. But I try to read every comment. It's kind of tough. Sometimes I miss some, which I'll be honest with you. But like, and when there's a lot of people in here, it's really hard. But I try to read every chat. Jay, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. I need D. Thank you for the likes. Well, not much. They don't. I don't know, because I've been maybe in a couple chats and with like before, and I've been ignored. But didn't know if like they try that. I didn't know if it was the same there. This guy confronts a lot, especially Cowboys and Seahawks fans. Okay. You never found a sports gaming stream with a vibe I can enjoy besides this one. I'm glad that you enjoyed it, Kobe. I'm glad to have you here too. You've been here for a long time, so thank you. Be a fresh cook. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate that as well. All right, the Dukes and the Cougars. That's the reason why I stay here a lot. I appreciate that. Yeah, I want y'all to feel like, you know, y'all are part of it too. All right, so the first quarter, Houston says we're not going to get swept. They're up 10-0. Same here. I appreciate that, Cranberry guy. I appreciate that. Finishes 2023. All right, so the Duke said, you know what? We're back. Now they're up 14-10, 17-10. So James Madison is up right now by a touchdown. They're going to get the ball back to Houston. Houston's down a touchdown. Houston might get swept. This could be back-to-back sweeps by the lower team. Houston with it here, run, and tackle to the backfield, lost some yards. The brooms coming out. They very well could. Very well could be a sweep. I kind of like JMU's alternate logo. I think it's all right. Greasy biscuit. You're more cool and laid back. That's the lives you look for. Yeah, I try to do that. I mean, I'll get frustrated with some stuff. I'll be honest with you. During the football season, like if something outrageous is said, then I will get upset. Like the other day when I was like last preseason game, we did the preseason game. Someone was trying to convince me that Lamar Jackson was not like, I said he was like a top 4 quarterback. And he was like, he said he's not in the top 4, that he's in the top, he said maybe 7. And I got a little heated. It was just called chilling by that field. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. I think JMU would be Houston in real life too. I mean, they could be, right? Lamar should have won MVP last year. I mean, I get that sentiment too. I genuinely think that's fair. That's a fair, you know. If the Bengals would have made the playoffs, I think that Joe Burrow would have won it, you know. How'd the draft go? It went pretty good. You say stuff, but you're just joking. This other guy actually, he makes threats on the live stream. Wow, that's actually wild. But yeah. Yeah, no, I don't ever want you to feel that way here. at all. That's kind of wild though. All right. Used to be a big Lamar hater, but last year he had 41 touchdowns and 4 picks. This is insane. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, a lot of times I'm just joking. And you like a team that I don't like, right? Like 2 second down and 5 and a run here. And it's gonna be 3rd down and 4. Beating for the legs. The 3rd down and 4. .140 left here, taking them. There we go, ball snapped. Looking, throws, wide open, caught in a 1st down. And they're within field goal range. And the timeout taken by Houston. Cowbells are out. Oh, yeah, we did see them. Like UNC, yes, but I don't downgrade you and you don't downgrade me. That's cool. Yeah, no, for sure. I don't get personal. See, that's the thing is I don't get personal with stuff. I talk about the teams and stuff like that, but like I'm not gonna get personal unless like you're. There's only a couple things that I can say. Like, and I'll just be 100% honest with you. It's like if somebody is being just vile to somebody else, I'm not gonna allow that. Throw in the middle here. It's caught. 10, 5, and we're tied. Maybe with an extra point, we'll be tied. But a big touchdown there, and Houston gets a touchdown. But yeah, like as long as like you're not being evil to somebody else, and I'm not talking about just like banter back and forth or even name calling. Like prime example, and I'm not even kidding. Okay, someone came in here and said, and I quote, they said, they basically said like your type shouldn't be here. You should leave. And like they were saying you're kind. You know what I'm saying? They said that to somebody, and I didn't recognize it until afterwards, until it was reached out to me, and I handled the situation. Because I DM'd that person, I said, I have a welcoming community that is welcome to everybody. So if you have a problem with that, like, you need to understand. By the way, we're tied now. But I was like, if you understand, like, this community is welcome to everybody, and then I got blocked. But I was just like, I told him, I was like, look, it's all love right here, but literally anybody's welcome here. I don't care, you know. And a return here is going to be down about the 15. That's the one person that doesn't belong. Right. Yeah, you don't belong in here if that's what I'm saying. I don't take kind to that kind of people, you know. A run here. James Madison with an incredible run. They're going to be down about the 41. But yeah, that's what I was saying. It was like, I don't care if you're a part of like, I don't care any minority. Everybody's welcome here. LGBTQ members, everybody is literally welcome in here. I have no discrimination in that sense. Everybody's welcome. It's all love. And a run here and a 1st down. And it's a 1st down. And like Cam Newton taught. One pinky, one finger, one thumb. All love, baby. So that's what it's always here. But yeah. 49 seconds left. Ball snap. Looking. And a return here. And a gain of 6. As long as you're a decent person. Yeah, for sure. Right. No, I agree with that. I mean, I don't either. Yeah, no, for sure. I don't care about politics until somebody's politics is like being vile to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Throw in the middle, it's going to be caught. And down at the 32. Like for instance, like a difference between like politics and genuine human stuff is like if we don't agree on like what tax numbers should be or like where certain money should be going, that's a political thing. But like caring about like if people are people and decent, like that people are being treated nice and that people have the right to do what they want to do, like that's a little bit different than politics. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm saying it's just sometimes people will throw everything into like a big political thing. And I just want to say that. That's my 2 cents. 1st and 10 there though. James Madison with an opportunity. But yeah, 100% there. Yo, Reckless, what's up? Welcome, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Welcome, welcome. Are you still in the first round of the playoffs? Yeah, we're still in the first round. Well, yeah, unless you count the play-in as the first round. I bragged your lives up a lot because you've only been offended by you in here. You've been offended by me? It was good, thanks for asking. Yeah, what'd you play? How'd it go? And the kick here is up. And it's good. So James Madison trying to get to sweep here. I think there's a little bit of time. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Oh, you've never once been offended by your lives in here. I misread that as like you've only been offended by me in the stream, but I'm glad to have you here. The brooms, get your brooms out. We got 2 seconds left. The Mylk, what's up? You just watching the preseason? Oh, nice. The Bears destroyed, didn't they? I haven't checked. It was like 21-0 last, I think. I saw it was 21-0. There we go, James Madison with the dub. The 2017, James Madison, get your brooms out, ladies and gentlemen. The sweep has happened there. The flea flicker. It didn't happen that time there. 38-0 final. Oh my. That's what I saw. Someone said 38-0 earlier, and I didn't quite realize what that was talking about. Someone said 310-0. Yeah. It is preseason, of course. You can't overreact to stuff like that, but I did see the one pass by Caleb Williams. It looked good. Two Zacchaeus. That's the only thing I actually saw. All right, so James Madison with a sweep. I actually did not expect that at all. Like, at all. You think the Bills... but how you doing, Cody, by the way? Sorry. I was trying to figure out that score there. You think the Bills O-line played later the third string here? Yeah, Caleb looked good. Not 38-0 is bad, even if preseason. I mean, yeah, no, it is pretty bad. It is pretty bad. I'll be honest with you, in the past, like, as a Panthers fan, I have been very much like, you know what, preseason, it doesn't matter, we'll have to see. And I was fine with not playing starters, but I've learned since then. I kind of like the idea of playing starters, but the reason why, and I feel like, and I'll admit I was wrong in the past, is because I feel like they need that, especially if the chemistry's not there. You don't need to excessively play that, but if there's no chemistry and they're struggling to get moving against, like, backups, then, like, there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your offense is struggling, then, like, let them play. And I don't know. I didn't like what Canales said today. Canales said something today about, or not today, but the other day. He said he wanted the team to earn another opportunity. And I don't think it's like, I think there's a little bit of contradictory. Be like, the team's not playing well enough, so I'm not going to send them back out there. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's just kind of there. All right. What team y'all want to see next? Anybody who's subscribed, what team y'all want to see next? Moody needs to practice. He can get into his starters. Fair. Miami was selected next. I can't remember where Miami's at. If you guys want to make sure that your team, you're 0 for 3 on the bets. Oh, yeah, I forgot to put it out. Hold up. The JMU wins again. If you guys want to make sure that your pick is selected, if you're a subscriber, whether it be on TikTok, on the Purple app, which is named Twitch, and you can find it Mylk TV, MYLK TV on the Purple app. Or if you're a channel member on YouTube, you can make sure that your option is the priority, because I always check what my subscribers, paid subscribers, say first. All right, let's see. Looking me. There we go. So you only bet here. Look, yeah, I know, right? I'm trying to give you all the bet without losing money there. You're a paid subscriber. You're not a paid subscriber, sir. You are a moderator. Boss College versus everyone who's there. Another sweep. So this could be a sweep. It really could be. How you doing, Evan? 118. Miami versus, yeah. New Mexico. And look at the channel prediction in here for y'all. Game 1 is Miami. And game 2, or not game, you know, man. Team 1 And New Mexico, Lobos or Hurricanes? Who comes out? Who wins? Your EP? No, my eye was just itchy. I'm not actually EP. You're a paid subscriber with Amazon? Yes, you are. You are a paid subscriber with Amazon. Yes, you are. Yeah, if you got a milk carton beside your name, or yeah, if there is a container that has milk that is not an emoji, then that's you. But yeah, you're good. All right, so yours is Pilk. Was oh, I see. You got the yellow. You do. All right, Miami's at home for the first one. We got any Miami fans in the chat, by the way? Any Miami fans? And then New Mexico. I'm glad that they did this because I didn't have to go as far there. You have a sword? Does that count? It does not. I'm sorry. Like Miami Hurricanes, 86 overall, 89 offense, 88 defense. New Mexico Lobos, 72 overall, 69 offense, 64 defense. I love that emoji. The party milk one, that's like one of my favorites. Is it going to be quick? It might be. It very well might be. Has anyone put anything? Oh, some have. Yeah, actually. Miami versus Notre Dame this weekend is going to be... Oh, yeah. There's some good games this weekend. Like, not even kidding. Like, there's actually some pretty decent games. It does mean something to me, Evan. It means a lot. But you get a lot more, you know? You have Amazon Prime. If you link it to your Purple app account and you subscribe to J2, then you get to watch for free, ad free, and you can pick a team. You get raw, unfiltered milk. That's true. You got milk's deepest, darkest secrets. Yeah, you get the milk straight from the cow. 10 out of 10, definitely recommend it. Remember, there was actually that one time where I was talking about doing like a podcast, and I actually did a little bit of that. So why milk? Okay, so I'll tell the story about milk. So like, the story behind milk is like a long time ago. Before my username was Miles Cool, Miles KEWL, and that happened because it was back in the day when I used to grind Destiny back in the day after school. I'd come home from high school and stuff like that. One of my friends one time, he said like, "Oh, I'm really cool." He said, "Yeah, you're cool, but you'll never be Miles Cool." And then it stuck, and so that became my name online. So I used that for the longest time ever. And then years ago, we were playing Among Us, and like we started just randomly taking off letters at the end of my name, and instead of Miles Cool, it became Myle, MYLEKEW. So I was like, Mylk. You know, it was just funny. And then I took another letter off, and it was MYL and KE. And then Evan was like, Milk. And I pushed it together. I was like, yeah, I do like milk. And it's close to my name. And so it just kind of stuck. So I dropped the E, MYLK. And yeah. Yeah, you used to play with us. Yeah. Cody was there. Evan was there. Yeah, actually the Miles Cool thing may have actually came from the Black Ops 4 days. I used to play Black Ops 4 and Call of Duty Ghosts with some friends online. Would you go back quite a bit? You remember your first gamer tag? Maybe. I don't know. Do you remember my actual first gamer tag? Hi, favorite mod here. What's up? What's up, Kaylee? She caught me saying that the other day. And she's blackmailing me, by the way. I just want to warn you. Haley's blackmailing me. Just remember that. Djibouti Comet, that was not my first. That was the side thing I was going to do for gaming, but it never took off because I didn't. Just saying. Nah, yeah. But yeah, like, that's not the first one. My first ever gamer tag was like Flippy Pancakes. Something. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, Flippy Pancakes. And then Miles 467 NCSP or something. He said, he said I was just saying. Remember Zaculinator? Oh yeah, Zaculinator was an old one. Yeah, Zaculinator was, yeah, that was the old one. Remember that one, Evan? That was what it was back then, yeah. Chicken Wings fan there. I'm waiting. Oh, she doesn't have the track record. The track record. I see exactly what you're saying. I completely read that. A run here. And sort of a first down, second and inches there. But yeah, the coordinator was a good one. Sorry. Now I can skip. But yeah, there's a bit of a name behind the situation, but it runs back. At every exotic in the game. You legit played Destiny so much. I used to play it all the time too. I used to wake up and stay up till like 3 a.m. on school nights just so I could go see Zer. I was like, wait a minute. It's 16-0 right now, by the way. I used to stay up really late to see Zer before I go to school the next day. 19-0. See what he was selling, and then I was like, eh. It was a lot. Wasted 10 points. And not looking like this one's going to be close. They're still down by 12. And there we have it. The strange coins. Yeah. Every Tuesday. Yeah. So there we have it. Miami destroys in the first game. It was actually closer than I thought it would be. To be honest with you, I didn't expect it to be that close. I thought it might be 40-0. Get your second channel prediction in there, by the way. I really thought that they would have won that one much easier, though. Bills got clapped, and Bill's Twitter is doing crazy right now. You should see what Panthers Twitter's like. Lots of coins in the gun. Yeah, when the Gallahorn came out with Zer, oh my God. Tell me that wasn't a day. That was something else, was it not? $38-0. I mean, that's not a good score. Did your starters play? Did your starters play today? 2K on Miami. I must cry when I finally got it after trying to get it for so long. After the weekly nightfall, right? My first exotic was the Meta multi-tool. Man, I love that thing. So here we go. Once again here, you have no idea what y'all are talking about. It's all right. It's good. Don't worry about it. It's like an old it's an old game that we used to play. It's called Destiny, and it's pretty fun. If y'all, I've got like an old highlight video. I got an old highlight video that I might have to show y'all sometime of like my old gaming days. Josh Allen, James Cook didn't play. Okay. Well, I mean, I wouldn't overreact too much. What about the defense? Played so much Halo and Destiny growing up. Yeah. Destiny is still a thing. Yeah, it's Destiny 2 now. I haven't played it forever though. A lot has changed. A lot has changed. I just kind of fell out of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not bad, but kind of fell out of it. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tap that screen if you're watching on the Purple app. In Miami and New Mexico, let's see. Is there domination in this game, or is there a way that maybe New Mexico can force another one? Miami, oh, they don't score anything, so 0-0 after one. Miami's kind of worrying me right now. If I was a Hurricanes fan, I'd be like, what's happening? Well, I'm a Hurricanes fan, but not this Hurricane. So 3-0 at halftime. That's not exactly what you would expect. Okay, so It's 6-0 here. It's 3rd and 17 here for New Mexico. But they got to go with it here. You thought that. You watch your tone. But yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on like how much the defense played for the Bills as well. Ball snapped. Looking, rolling out under pressure. He hit as he throws. It's incomplete. And it's 4th and 17. They'll likely punt this away. But, man, they're backed up kind of far. All right, we'll sim a little bit here. And so now Miami's got it back. We'll see if Houston can get a stop. They cannot. They're down by 2 scores. Can they score and then get the ball back? No, they cannot. Miami's got it. Miami's not looking good. I'm not going to lie. So they win 9-0. They win. So Miami wins, but man, it was not a comfortable win at all. Did Joey Bosa go to Buffalo? I don't know that one. Who got swept? So New Mexico just got swept. New Mexico just got swept. Not a comfortable one. A win is a win. It is. It is. But definitely not a comfortable one. I wouldn't be too thrilled by that, you know? I mean, hey, like I said, a win is a win. However, you worry about that. All right. Next team. Who we doing next? Who we want next? Me. Thank you for likes. Appreciate that. Thank you for all these likes tonight. 72,000 likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And while we're doing that, I'm just going to kind of look at everything. You guys want to see? Are there any subscribers? I can't remember who picked the last one. Utah picked the last one, so long. Someone said Oklahoma State earlier. Oklahoma State, okay. Oklahoma State, I think they're down here. Yep. Vanderbilt and Oklahoma State. About doing one of those games around Duke and UNC thing. Yeah, if we get to that one, remind me in a minute. We'll try to do that one. So 38. Vanderbilt. 91. Oklahoma State. Is there going to be any love in Oklahoma? We're getting ready to find out. So Vanderbilt. Oklahoma State. Get your channel prediction in there, ladies and gentlemen. On the Purple app, Mylk TV, MYLK TV. Oh, maybe they did. You could have missed. I mean, yeah, no, I get that. I get that. Maybe they did. Oh. Okay, we'll do Oklahoma State. I mean, that's fine. You got OSU. Hey, we got to do them all anyway. Might as well, right? Might as well. So, all right, Oklahoma State. We got the Cowboys. Where are the Cowboys fans at? All right, let's see here. And make sure y'all are liking and tapping that screen if you're watching on TikTok. We greatly appreciate y'all. So, Vanderbilt's at home here. Vanderbilt had an okay year last year. They weren't really the laughing stock, you know. Oklahoma State, come on, where you at? So here we go. 74 overall, Oklahoma State. They have a 69 offense, 76 defense. Vanderbilt Commodores, 82 overall, 85 offense, 82 defense. They're better in every way. Bama upset was crazy. The only Cowboys I would ever consider supporting there. They upset Bama. Oh yeah, they did. They did beat Bama last year. That is true. Last year they did. Me, thank you for the likes. Appreciate you. All right, so we're gonna do a clear night game in Vandy. They beat number 1 ranked Bama. They did. Didn't Barry Sanders play at Oklahoma State University? Maybe. I know that Chuba Hubbard did, and I know that's bad for me not to know that, but maybe he did. Did Barry Sanders play there? Yep, he did. He did. Vandy SEC. All right. It might sweep, yeah. That happened on the same day. Yeah, Arkansas beat number 4 ranked Tennessee. Wow, that is crazy to think about, actually. Gonna switch to the. Oh, yeah. Sorry, my bad. I completely forget. Yeah. The game. My bad. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on the other stuff, getting that set up. Thank you. Is Michigan still playing? Yes, Michigan's still playing. It's been a while since we've got to them, but yeah. Gosh, I know I'm bad. I'm bad at this. So 7-0. Vanderbilt is up right now. Vanderbilt's up 10-0 here at the end of the first half. So Vanderbilt and Oklahoma. Oklahoma scores. Vanderbilt's got it. Can Vanderbilt increase their lead? No, they can't. So Oklahoma State are going to have the ball here, down by a touchdown, 3:36 at their own 28-yard line. Get with it. I know. I got to get with it. What is wrong with me tonight? But all right, 1st and 10 here. And off, run left side, and no gain. Thank you for the likes, me. Appreciate you. Gotta get with it. 3:20, 2nd down and 10 here. Ball snapped, throw, right side, caught, and it is short of a 1st down, 3rd down, and 1 here. Yeah, for sure, me. Seriously, it means a lot. All the likes that you contribute, you're always there contributing. So thank you. School starts tomorrow here too. Got the bus, so your summer's over. I get it. My college starts tomorrow, so I'll be back reading and doing all that fun jazz. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot. So here we go. Ball snapped here. They're gonna hand off run to the right side. And on 3rd and 1, they're going to lose some yards. 4th down and 4. Will they go for it? What do y'all think? Should they go for it or kick it? They have it at their own 35. And they're gonna punt it away. They're gonna punt it away. They want to play their defense. Did Des Bryant go to Oklahoma State? Okay, yeah, he did. There you go. And there we go. It's going to be a fair catch. So now Vanderbilt will take over at their own 24. So Oklahoma State's got to get some stops here. Fakes handoff, throw to the right side. It's going to be caught. And the tackle there down at the 25, 26-yard line. Cowboys emoting on him. 2:33 left here. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. So Oklahoma State has to get a stop. We'll see if they can. Ball snapped here. Vanderbilt looks, throws, caught, and a 1st down. And since they got a 1st down, we'll skip here. Well, if it'll let us. Come on, there we go. All right, so we're going to skip here to see if Oklahoma State can get the ball back. Or will Vanderbilt be able to run out the clock? Okay, so Oklahoma State gets it back with 44 seconds left. They have it at their own 40. All right, so here we go. Going back here, throw to the left side is incomplete. 42 seconds left. Sorry. 42 seconds here. 2nd down and 10. Ball snapped. Looking down the field, thrown. It's caught right in front at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6. Clock's ticking down here. They have no timeouts. They got to go. They got to go quick here. This is not looking good for them. So here we go. 3rd down and 6. 24 seconds left. Clock is ticking down. 20. 3rd and 6. Is there any way they can get in the field? They might want to try to get out of bounds on this play. He's going to go deep. Right side. Knocked away, incomplete. It's going to be 11 seconds left, 4th and 6. They're going to have to get a quick out if they want to have another opportunity, another game. But a 1st down would be too bad, a flea flicker. You've hoped for it. There's not been a flea flicker yet that we've seen, but maybe this is the time, Maybe this is the time. But 11 seconds. All snapped here. 10, 9. It is knocked away, incomplete, and game 1 is going to go to the SEC. Vanderbilt is going to take a knee here, and that will be the results of game 1. Vanderbilt coming away with the win in game 1. And now it's time to get your prediction in for game 2. So Vanderbilt wins game 1. Let's head to Oklahoma and see what happens. Easy peasy. Cowboys lose there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, huh? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What do you think of it, likes it? Appreciate it. You think that it's going to be a sweep? We're going to Oklahoma to see if it is going to be a sweep. We've had all sweeps tonight. So let's see here. Oklahoma State and then Vanderbilt there. Let's make this one a night game. And we'll start in just a second here. Flea Flicker and Ravens are 2 of your favorite player or verse. Are 2 of your favorite players? Yeah. Pretty solid, pretty solid. What are the channel prediction points looking like? All right, let's hop in and let's see. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Cowboys trying to win this one. They got the paddles. They got the paddles. Manny with a hook and ladder. A hook and ladder would be a good one, right? There we go. And here come the Commodores. You ever get Vanderbilt, Legend, Gate, Jay Cutler, instead of Barry Sanders? All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, let's skip forward here and see how the first quarter goes. And 0-0 after 1. I like that too, hook and ladder. Hook and ladder's a cool play. You didn't know I had drops on? Wait, do I have drops on? What do you mean I have drops on? Wait, you can earn stuff in-game for watching me? 14-7 right now, by the way. Going to the fourth quarter. Oklahoma State with it. They're down by a touchdown. College football stuff, yeah. Hey, if you'd like to earn in-game rewards, head on over to the Purple app. Link your account to your Purple account, and if you watch me, you can literally get in-game rewards. So head on over there. I did not know that, but that's actually awesome. I did not know that. I think I just have it turned on pretty much, but yeah. They kept getting that pop-up for every stuff, earning stuff for watching. Hey, heck yeah. If you want to earn stuff, go on over there, ladies and gentlemen, to the Purple app. 4th and 1. I feel like you go for that, right? I did not know that, but hey, we'll take it. They're going to punt it away on 4th and 1. I mean, I get the location. Let your defense do something with it, but man. And at the 21, the return down to about the 28. And here we go. Vanderbilt on offense here. They're up by a touchdown. We'll see what the first play is, and then we'll try to get into skip here. You want to see Army versus Navy? It'll be tough for that to happen, Jake, but hey, you never know. Throw here, incomplete. All right, let's skip forward a little bit and see if there's a way that the ball can get back to Oklahoma, and they do get it back. So Oklahoma State gets it back, and they're at their own 20. They got all 3 timeouts, 3:21 left here. Oklahoma State trying to do something and they need a touchdown. Looking down the field all day. No one open, though. He's going to run with it himself, and he slides forward after gaining 6. There we go. 3:05 clock ticking down. Under 3 minutes left here. 2nd down and 4. Ball snap. Fakes the handoff. Going back. Look in. Throw to the guy on the left side. It's caught for a first down there. Go went to West Alabama. Okay. That's pretty cool though that y'all are earning rewards for like watching and stuff like that. 'Cause I know how much that means, you know, watching stuff. All right, here we go. 2:20 left here. They're gonna hand it off here. Cut back, running forward, and a couple yards short of the first down. That should take us down to 2-minute timeout. It's a little shaken up, but it didn't say that he was injured. Just slow to get up. Here we go, and yep, 2-minute timeout. Hook and ladder. Hook and ladder was a great play. I actually really like it. I think it's a really good trick play. I think there was the one that happened last year with the Lions. It was good. But yeah, have y'all watched the quarterback series this year with Jared Goff, Joe Burrow, and Kirk Cousins? Oh, the spin move there was not great. That active broke his back there. Sleepy time. It feels like it, right? Feels like it. A little bit. I have been a long weekend, right? And tomorrow I got college, so boy, oh boy, it's going to be a lot of figuring all that one out. Got to lock in, get the degree, and get out. You know, hand off here, run the left side. It is enough for a first down to the 31st. Down until 140 left here, and they're trying to go tie it up. The Cowboys will, but will they be able to do it at home? Or Vanderbilt be able to run away with this one? Just the formation here. With it now, you're going to hand off run to the right side, and it's going to collapse on them. And they lose 4. 2nd and 14 here. Let's think of Billy Bob from Varsity Blues. You see a hook and ladder? Yeah, right. Ball snapped here. Looking down the field. Throws right side. It's incomplete and tightly contested coverage, but not able to haul it in there. So 3rd down and 14, 112. Left here in the 4th quarter. The Cowboys down by a touchdown. And again, they're at the 35 yards away from the end zone in which they need to get a touchdown and the extra point just to tie. Ball snap. Looking all day in the pocket. Steps forward, throws. He's got a receiver caught. Down at the 20-yard line. 1st down and 10, and they're going to use the timeout there. 1 remaining. What do you think of her legs? The 105. Ball snapped here. Hand off run to left side. And not able to get past the defender on the edge. He'll get maybe a yard, but 2nd and 9 it appears. Orange uniforms remind me of the Alito Bearcats. Really? So 48 seconds left here. Clock is ticking down. We're at 40 now. Rolling out, looking. Tries to throw to the right side. It is incomplete. Not able to connect. 37 seconds left. 3rd and 9 at the 19. And second for the fall there. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So 37 seconds left here. Really do look exactly like Alito's. Now, ball snapped here. 3rd down and 9. Throws over the middle. It is going to be caught. It's enough to get some yards, but they're still going to be 5 yards short. Clock ticking down. They have 1 timeout, under 30 seconds. What will the Cowboys do here? This could be the last play if they're not able to capitalize and get a first down. 20, 19. They got to hurry. 17, 16, 15. Let's see. They can do a couple plays left here if they just get the timing right. Looks, throws caught. It is a first down. And they'll use their timeout. 7 seconds left here. And Oklahoma State needs 7 points in this last 7 seconds. And they're at the 7-yard line. That's 3 sevens. You can cash that in. There's going to be a touchdown here. Yo, what's up, Matt? Welcome. Yeah, I'm glad to be back streaming. Throw. It is knocked incomplete. 5 seconds remaining. 2nd down and goal. How you doing, Matt? Yeah, sorry. I've been away for a little bit. Had some stuff to take care of, and was not feeling the greatest of one of those days, but I got college starting up, but it's good. Also, don't forget to put 2-0 next to JMU. Bet. Gotcha. I'll do that. Ball snapped here. Looks, throws, caught. Trying to get in. If he doesn't get there, he'll be down. And that's it. He's going to be stopped short at the 1. It's remnants of what happened to the Titans in the Super Bowl. But this team, the team from Tennessee, is going to come out on top. Vanderbilt with the win. And get out your brooms. Vanderbilt sweeps. SEC on top. Yep. All right, let's move over here. So, Vanderbilt sweeps. Easy peasy there. Also, if you guys want to let me know who you'd like to see next. And let me get that. And then I'll fix the housekeeping of getting the correct thing next to JMU. All right. Oh, come on. There we go. Let me fix the JMU thing real quick so I don't forget about that. I went the wrong way. By the way, Texas A&M has played. They're just waiting on their next opponent. James Madison. Did I miss them? Oh, no, who did James Madison play? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Give me a second. Good night. All right, we'll see you, Colton. Appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. One more team to figure out here tonight. Who you guys want to see? All the way at the top. Yeah, got it. JMU beat Houston. Yeah, they swept them. What's up, Carson? Boston College. You know what? We'll do Boston College. Let's go see what Boston College can do. All right, we're going to see what Boston College is, and then if it's... We'll see how this goes. We might do the Penn State one as well, okay? How's that sound? Oklahoma. Maybe we'll do that one. I don't know exactly how many we're going to do here, but we'll see. Boston College, and then 72 Maryland. This one could... I mean, I don't know if this will be this week, but the Penn State one might be. All right, let's see here. So game 1 here between Boston and Maryland. Get your channel prediction in. Boston College or Maryland? This Maryland's beating Boston College. Maybe so. Or if not, I got you, Matt. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can get figured out here early. Just kind of depends on the time, and honestly, because I'm a little bit tired, but not in the you know. Boston College, Maryland, and 77, 76, and 70 defense. So 77 overall, 76 offense, and 70 defense for Maryland. Boston College, 78 overall, 78 offense, 80 defense. Let's see. Take a nap in class, right? Take a nap in class. I mean, it won't be too bad, but isn't Boston College where Testaverde's from? Yes, that is true. And Luke Kuechly, you know, we all love Luke Kuechly in here, but yeah, do the best we can. By the way, join the Discord server if you guys aren't a part of that already. Would greatly appreciate that. It's a great way to keep informed about stuff and just interact with everybody. It's a pretty fun place to be. Oh, look at him. He dancing. Boston College here, the 57 seed, taking on the 72 seed Maryland. Here we go. It's an old ACC matchup here. Boston College versus Maryland. Of course, Maryland got scared and left for the Big Ten. But you think that Vinny is a little underrated? I get that. I get that. He was a good. I mean, he went for a lot of different teams. I mean, I remember him in a Panthers uniform. You know. I promise you for handling that. You should be a welcome. Exactly, Matt. Yeah. No matter what, of course. I wanted them to know that like that's not right. You know, I wasn't just gonna brush it off because I wanted to set the tone. But I appreciate that. Yesterday you saw the Panthers Luke Kuechly jersey and hat in Texas. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. Yeah, he loves his Panthers, man. He's like, anytime he talks about the Panthers too, he says we, and I love that. By the way, Boston College has it 2nd and 19, down by a touchdown. We'll see what Boston College does. But yeah, anytime you see Luke, he says that. He'll be like, we do this, we do that. We're looking good. I love that, man. But over the middle, it's going to be caught. And it's going to be a 3rd down and 7. Evan, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Me, thank you for the likes as well. But yeah, when you have a guy like that that'll do stuff and say, like, it was like an all-time great, that just warms your heart. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're still invested. Like a dude was walking around in that. I didn't know if I was clear or not. Oh, a dude. Yeah, sorry. But that's pretty cool, though, still. That's pretty cool, though. We love that. I know that there was a lot of Panthers fans in Houston this week. Throw there, incomplete, 4th and 7. Did Luke retire? Yes, he did retire. He did retire. So he solidified a Panther for life, which I really do like that a lot. You're up there more in Dallas. Yeah, I went to an event. Oh, they're going to punt it away. I went to an event in Fort Worth one time. I'm not even kidding. I was in Fort Worth, and I literally seen, when I was there, I seen 2 people with Panthers stuff on, and I seen like 1 dude with Cowboy stuff, and the rest were Texans. This was like 2018. And I was like, when I heard, like, I'll be honest with y'all, I was really surprised. I saw more Texan guys wearing that than anything, which, I don't know, you know. I don't know what that means, but it's definitely Cowboys country. Oh, yeah, I know, like 100%. 100% is Cowboys country, but I didn't go far enough into Fort Worth. I was at the Fort Worth Convention Center. See a lot of Panthers fans here. I was literally downtown Fort Worth. That's not far enough, to be honest. A throw here, and it's going to be caught. Well, that's the thing, though. Is like I saw more Panthers. I saw more Panthers attire than I seen Cowboys stuff. But I seen a lot of Texans stuff. That's why I was confused. Because, like, I get that, but, like, why were there more Panthers stuff? I mean, the Panthers, I mean, they may have been, I'm trying to think retrospectively time-wise. Panthers were, that was around, like, Panthers were decent. So, like, maybe. Deep throw, left side. Cam was decent. Oh, incomplete. 4th and 4 for Boston College. They got to go for it this time. Maybe that. But you didn't want to hang out with me. That's on you. I did want to hang out with you. And we went to Hines. Y'all had CMC. CMC was not known as much at that time. I don't think he was known as much at that time because I still think we had Jonathan Stewart. Looks, throws down the field, caught, and a 1st down. So 4th and 4, they're able to capitalize, get a 1st down. So, I mean, honestly. Clock ticking down here. 140, ball snapped. End off here, running, and a couple yards short of the 1st down there. How did you feel when they traded Christian McCaffrey? Let me think. I'm trying to think. I was not happy with the compensation. I was really upset about that. I'll tell you that much, especially because McCaffrey was such a big part of the Panthers. It really hurt there. You felt great? I bet you did. But, no, I was actually really upset. But it was like, I mean, I'm trying to cope. So I was like, you know what? It is what it is. We even actually had pretty good production out of Donta Foreman. I can't remember how it is for the rest of that year. But, like, it still hurt, you know? It still hurt. But Maryland and Boston College. Boston College trying to score a second and 5. They're at the 10-yard line. They need a touchdown to tie it. But, yeah, CMC was not like – I think he was drafted in 2017. Throw over the middle here. It's going to be caught. And a touchdown. Boston College, an extra point away from tying it. Because I think – I can't remember when Jonathan Stewart left. Because, like, he went and played a year for the Giants before he left. CMC is going to be very important this year. I mean, yeah. It might have been his rookie year, but, like, it would have been – he was a backup his first year or two, though. So, like, I know for a fact his first – okay, so when the 2017 to 2018 season with the Panthers, that was the last time the Panthers went to the playoffs. I know he was the backup. Our receivers are all hurt. Oh, yeah. Kicks up. It's good. The 10 to 10 there. But I don't know, man. My thought was not good because it's not often that teams trade away good players and they benefit from it in the long run, you know? Oh, I just got a notification about one of my classes on there, like, you know, like they use Canvas or whatever. I just got a notification that for one of my classes, it said, "Welcome to class." Oh, no, did I just get another one? Oh, it's starting. So timeout taken there. 2 timeouts remaining here for Maryland. They can score it all, and they're good. Oh, it's begun, ladies and gentlemen. You were here. All right. Shotgun formation here. It has begun. Throw here. It's going to be caught in a first down. And 33 seconds left here. This turtle's got one move. He's got one move. And me thinking for the likes, appreciate that. I was like, I know, right, Matt? It's like, man, that's not the notification I want to have. Throw here, it's going to be caught. And they're a yard short of the first down. Okay, he's got one move. They're really doing it for me, though. Oh, man. Yeah, you know what? He's doing it. Hand off here. Run to the left side. And down to the 45. They better hurry. They better hurry. I'm going to be honest with you. Guys, that move, man. What that turtle be doing, you know what I'm saying? 19, 18. They need to do a quick out here. They have no more timeouts. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Deep throw, left side, caught! Oh, no, he dropped it. 9 seconds. It's going to be at the 45. He may only know one move, but he left no crumbs. 0. Second down at 10. I don't think they'll go for a field goal here because it would be like, oh my God, like maybe a 61-yarder here, 62. Makes a handoff, 7. And incomplete. There's no way they did this, right? That was it. That was in, I say. I thought it might have been in, Cap Too Fat. I mean, it really did feel like it might have been in. Just a surf and turf, yeah. All right, they're going to go for it all right here. 7 seconds left. It's going to be thrown to the end zone. Cap Too Fast. Thank you for the follow. Here we go. Throws deep down the field. It's caught. Oh, there's 1 second left, but there's no way, right? There's no way they can do something here because, like, you know how this game is. Time will expire. Yeah. So there you have it. So we're going to overtime. It's 10-10. They didn't have a timeout. If they had a timeout, that would have been perfect. I just looked over here and I seen the country of Jamaica just joined. All right, here we go. Both teams are going to have it. Welcome to the Cheez-It sponsored halftime or overtime. Hashtag not actually sponsored. Why they throw in the middle? I know, right? That quick out, which agree, like we said, I think that one was caught. Man, and not to mention that notification was just for college. It was my accounting class. Managerial accounting, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants to go through and who wants to, you know what, I'm going to start streaming live. And we're going to be talking about managerial accounting. I cannot wait to share that experience with you guys. Ball snapped here. Run up the middle. And it's enough for a first down. Riveting class gameplay. Yeah. So do y'all do any college football games last night when you were in the draft? No. There was none last night. Nothing changed last night at all. I just did the draft. So that was pretty much everything. You have an accounting degree? Heck yeah. I do not like accounting. I do not like it. I'm going for marketing. Throw over the middle here. It's going to be caught in the yard short of the first down, 2nd and 1. But good play here by Maryland. So we'll have to see. Cost is when it gets tough. The tax is really tough. No, I get that. Yeah. No. Yeah, the tax. Oh, a tackle in the backfield. 3rd down and 4, losing some yards. Marketing was your degree, and yes, I took 4 accounting classes, each more boring than the last. No, I get it. Yeah, that's the thing, is like to be a well-rounded student, you got to take your accounting classes if you're in business, so I've got to take that. You thought this would be a good series? It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. You like it? So 3rd and 4, ball snapped here. The Terps throw. It is caught and into the end zone, touchdown. And Maryland will take the lead here. We'll see if they go for this. Oh, he's got a new move. Air guitar. He's got pelvic thrusts and air guitar. Blowouts are boring. No, I get that. I get that. They go quick, too. Do you have to take cost accounting too, or just managerial? I took, I can't remember what my first, I've already took one accounting class. I can't remember the exact name of the previous accounting class. And then and now I'm in managerial accounting. Kick is up. It is good. Let me see if I can tell you what the other class was. If it's on my main page here. So here we go, Boston College's opportunity. It was financial accounting. Yeah, it was just regular financial accounting, a user perspective. And then now I'm taking managerial accounting information for management. That's the name of the class. He is straight serving right now. I got Saquon at CMC as my running back for fantasy. Got CMC round 2, pick 8 for ready for NFL season. Me too, man, Aaron. It's going to be a good year. I'm so excited. All snapped here. Looks, throws over the middle. It's caught. And 3rd down and 3. So they're 7 yards short. I have to take micro and macroeconomics. I did take those, yeah. I took micro and macroeconomics years ago. I took it from a teacher that was like very, very monotone. And it was something else. I've taken quite a bit of business classes. I've switched classes. Throw over the middle here. It's going to be caught. I took managing enterprise and information systems. So I've switched over the years. I was going originally for business law, and then I switched because I did not enjoy law classes. And I left a little bit to figure out what I wanted. And then I went into computer programming. Or no, I was going to go into teaching because I like to teach. I like to talk, you know, hence streaming. But a throw there, 2nd and 9. And so I was going to go into teaching. And then I decided, I was like, nah, I'm going to go for, like, business again. Or no. Before I went for business, I was like, I'm going to go for computer sciences. Because I used to work at Google, technically speaking. And so when I was there, I was like, I want to do like software. And then, because I was doing like hardware work, I can't tell everything. I signed an NDA, so I can't discuss everything. But after I left that, I went to college to do software. And then I didn't enjoy it. I did not like computer software. I had bad teachers. It wasn't fun. So I left that to pursue marketing, and that's where I'm at now. And then who knows where it's going to lead me here. So 3rd down and 3, run into the end zone, touchdown. They're tying it with an extra point. But yeah, I've had I've been a bit of a journeyman. A lot of different stuff, you know. I worked for some different financial institutions in the past, and yeah. I started off at McDonald's. Your wife's a teacher is definitely challenging. Yeah. I wouldn't mind to get into teaching one day either, but like I genuinely would not mind to be a teacher. I just like I didn't, because I used to tutor, right? Like I used to tutor kids like when I was in high school. And it was a very fulfilling experience because I used to help out these kids, and I remember them telling me, like years after I tutored one, he was in like 3rd or 4th grade when I was in high school, and I remember helping him and stuff. And he, like when I first met him, he didn't really care as much about school or anything like that. But I tried to relate it to him and figure out what he liked, and then I tried to apply it to stuff like that. And I remember his mom said his grades tremendously like it got better over time. And I remember seeing them years down the road, years after I taught him and helped him and tutored him and stuff like that. And he was like much older. He was like middle school at that point, like 6th, 7th grade. And he was just like, he loved it. He was like, he said it was like, he just said he was like an honor roll student and everything. And I was like proud of that. And his mom said like, with me, it was like a turning point. I'm like there, like I was at work, caught me off guard. I was working at McDonald's. I was a manager at the time, and I was leaving, and I saw them. I was like, oh my God. I was like, how are you doing? And I just remember like, I was like crying, bro. It was heartwarming. It really was. If you were a teacher, you'd be an awesome one. I mean, maybe. I actually enjoyed that quite a bit, but I don't know. It was nice. It was actually fulfilling. Let's see, teaching is definitely challenging, but also rewarding. Everything I do is for my man kiddos. Right. I get that too. And there we go, a gain of 5, second of 5 there. But it was a lot of fun. I did enjoy it. So like, I always think that there's going to be an aspect of teaching that I'll always enjoy. I very much value education. Imperialism has me hating Boston College since they're the free pass every time. Hope they lose. Right. Man, what are you talking about there? It just goes to show that you're taking the time to show your care. It really changes life. I know. That's the thing, is like, if we can change one life in here. What level of teaching would you prefer? Probably, I mean, I would high school or college. Probably like college, though, to be honest. What are you talking about? Oh, DNKS, what's up? Throw into the end zone, knocked away, 4th and 8. They'll probably just go for the field goal here. I did enjoy it. It was really cool. It was a cool experience. I don't know where that kid's at now. Retrospectively, here we go. They're gonna go for the field goal. He might be in high school or graduated. Okay, you have to be one of those teacher/football coaches. I mean, that would be kind of fun. I think. I always thought coaching might be an opportunity too. Kick is up. It's good, and Boston College will kick it there. I thought about coaching at one point as well, and I had an opportunity to coach. I didn't end up taking it. Long story, but for a JV team, you know, obviously the kids she taught graduated, it definitely makes her proud. I get that too. Bro, there it's gonna be a complete 2nd and 10. I mean, you make connections. You know what I'm saying? Like, you make connections. Through teaching and stuff like that too. 17 to 20. I mean, and if you're that good teacher, everybody remembers that one teacher that they loved when they were young. You know what I'm saying? And you may make an impact on their life for the rest of their life. Throw here, it's going to be caught in a 1st down, and Maryland moving the chain too. Old am I? It sounds like you already lived a whole life. Right, I'm 27. 27. I know, it sounds like I've lived a crazy life. I worked at McDonald's for years. I had. I know. I feel old. I've done a lot of different things. I run here, and it's gonna be 2nd and 6. I have my own gaming company. Who won the first game? This is still the first game. We haven't even got through the first game yet because we're in overtime. A touchdown here for Maryland though ends it, by the way. Yeah, it's been forever. Your favorite in high school was geography and head football coach. It's funny how stuff like that works, you know. Around here, left side. And see, I like history and stuff as well. Exertion for life. Yeah, I used to do gaming competition stuff like that. We had an esports team. We worked at McDonald's in high school. That was me. I started at McDonald's in high school and worked my way up to be a manager. And then I left that to work for a financial services institution. And I worked there for a year. I left to start my own company for gaming and esports, and I was in that for a few years. A throw here to the end zone. Caught, touchdown, and that's going to be a walk-off. Man, oh man, and a touchdown there for Maryland. And Maryland's going to win game 1. So if you predicted Maryland, congratulations. Well, let's see what game 2 brings. Get your channel prediction in there. The exertion wasn't interesting. I've thought if I started a podcast, I've talked about this before. I've literally talked about this before. But like, would y'all think y'all would listen to that? And if I did, I already know what the name of it would be, because I loosely did one in the past, but it kind of didn't end up happening. But like, I could talk about stories of life and stuff like that too. But I literally was gonna do one called unpasteurized milk. You know what I'm saying there? About to invest in a better mic. You better. You better. I got shut down for making a fraud PSU football tickets. Oh yeah, true. I don't know though. Maybe we'll do a podcast one day. We'll see though. We'll see. We'll have to restart. So Maryland is on the road. Boston College at home this time. Maybe this next will be close though. But yeah, I used to work at McDonald's as well. It was something. I tell you, it was something else. Get ready for the sweep. It might be. Is the brooms are out here? What are you gonna get? What are you getting, Evan? You getting an SM7B? You coming to the Shore family? All right. AT 2052. Okay. I guess that's a new one. I like Audio Technica. That's what I had before. That's what Chandler uses. Well, he uses the 2020. Maryland is home too. Yeah. You're right. I completely messed that up. My bad. I gotta flip that one. All right, Maryland's at home this game. I gotta fix it. I got you, Matt. Sorry. I went into default mode. This is illegitimate. Ignore that. There's a 2035. Oh, okay, cool. That's actually pretty cool though. Yeah, I forgot. Maryland's at home this time. Yeah. It's in the game. Yeah, the 2020 loved it. I mean, it's a good one. It really is a good one. I want to get those Shure SM7B just because I end up yelling quite a bit. And I wanted that, like, that mic, you know? You good? No sweat, right? Yeah, I was like, oh, I did the wrong thing. Maryland at home. Now Boston College area. SM7B, yeah. Not Bowling Green. Boston College. All right, here we go. I do love it though. It's an amazing mic. Sound quality is really good on it too. Oh no. They're patting the other turtle. They should put a real turtle there. Oh, he's back. Here comes some radical hip thrust. Ooh. Yeah. The turtle just chilling. You just chilling. You ready? All right, let's see what kind of a game we got here. So 3-0. Boston College leads. 6-0. Boston College is up, but Maryland quickly scores, gets a touchdown, and now Maryland has the lead. They should put Michelangelo in there and give him orange bands. All right, let's see how the third quarter goes. 12-7. They really should, right? They should. Okay, so Boston College up by 12. Maryland scores. They're just down by 5. They need to get the ball back here. Can they stop? All right. So they stop Boston College. Now Maryland has it down by 5. They have the ball, 2:15 left here. Can they get the sweep? They're at home, though. So that's beneficial here with the crowd situation. Throw here. It's knocked away. If he would have caught that, man. Yeah, if they put that, that would have been hilarious. Having some Michelangelo. Be the turtle. Trying to go up on him there. Yo, what's up? Welcome in here. How are you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Here we go. 2:11 left here. Shotgun formation. Ball snapped. Looking down the field. All day. Throw caught in the first down. He's at the 50. And down to about the 41. It's going to be 1st and 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. But a first down for the Terps. Moving on down the field. Is this a trophy game? So if Maryland can win, they sweep. But if Boston College wins, we'll go to game 3. We're just in the first. But no, it's not a trophy game. No, yeah, sorry. Like rivalry? No, it's not. And a throw here, it's going to be 2nd down and 3. But yeah, I see what you're saying now. Sorry, but no. It's not like for rivalry or anything. Green ice cream. Oh, nice. Is it like the bar? The Snickers bar? Those are so good. Or is it just like a regular tub? That's the good stuff. Ball back here. Throw to the outside. Caught. And what's the turtle represent? That's just their team. The Terrapins. That's like what that's their mascot, the Terrapins. So they come out and pat it. The bar? Oh, the bar's so good, man. It's like they're like, you know how like some people will come out and they like for instance the Gators, they come out and they like pat the Gator head. It's like pretty much the same thing for the Terrapins. It's just the turtle. A throw here, it's going to be caught in a first down at the 11 and a timeout taken. Oh yeah. They just keep showing the turtle for fun. Yeah, kind of like, yeah, pretty much. Is Michigan in the playoff? They are. They're in the next round. They're waiting for this round to be completed. Throw to the end zone. Touchdown. And an easy touchdown there for Maryland. Oh, he's celebrating. Oh, whoa. He's getting a little. I was like, hold up. I thought that was a joint emote there for a second. I was like, whoa. What are we doing to the Terrapin right now? I was like, let's chill. Get ready for the sweep there. They should make Scott Van Pelt the new mascot. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, they're going for 2 to try to make it a 3-point game. And up here, run left. It's enough for, they get it. But they get it there, so they're up by 3. And now it's kickoff time. It'd be funny if it's Scott Van Pelt, though. Kick is away. And inside the 5, the return here. And they're down by a field goal, but a good tackle there. But let's see. Can Boston College get the field goal? They got 1 minute, 7 seconds left. They're going to fake the hand. No, they are going to hand it off here. Tackled for a loss. And time's going to tick down here. All right. Then the mascot again. All right, we don't have to. Why they keep showing us Mitch McConnell? Bro, I don't need to see him every 5 seconds. 101 left here. So they did use a timeout, by the way. Ball snap. Throw it to the side. It's going to be caught. And they're going to get about 2 or 3 there. How do you not touch it? What are you talking about? Not touch you. The 45 seconds left here. Touch the bald head. Right. Throws deep down the field. Go for it all. Incomplete. Almost picked. Oh, he just slightly underthrew that one. There he is again. Man, 4th down and 7. Man, this is ball snapped here. 4th and 7. He's got all day. He's gonna heave it. What an arm! Oh, too much. Turnover. Maryland's got it. They're gonna set on it, and that'll be the game. Oh, on the 2-point conversion? I don't know. I thought it was like, I don't know. He was just, I guess they don't have contact with him on, but there we go. Maryland with the sweep. Get out your brooms. Maryland gets the sweep. And we'll switch here. And look at that. We got another lower seed with the advancing. And we'll move that there. So 2-0. All right, so this went much longer than I thought it would be. I did say I would do Penn State, so I'm going to do the Penn State, and that'll be the last one of the night, just because I think that this one might go quick. So we're going to go ahead and do the Penn State series real quick, because I think it's going to go really quick. Penn State and Tulsa. Oh, let's zoom in here. After this, I'm going to head out here for the night. Sound good? Can you show the OU game, please? This was one was just asked and promised for, but we'll try to get to it tomorrow night if that's requested. How's that sound? Make sure you follow though. What time is my first class tomorrow? So my classes are kind of asynchronous, so I just do them whenever. But it shouldn't affect my streaming schedule. But sometimes when I have to do the classes online, it's a lot more there. You know what I'm saying there? Yeah, no problem. We'll try to do that one. So, all right, we're gonna do Penn State versus Tulsa, and then tomorrow, hopefully, everything should be fine. If you want to make sure that you're updated for information, like if I'm not able to stream or anything like that, please go check out my Discord server. That's the best way to see everything if there's going to be updates on my schedule or anything too. So let me go ahead and get this first prediction in here real quick, see if anybody's a brave soul wants to do this. The Penn State and Tulsa. So Penn State and Tulsa, get your channel prediction in there right there. Is it a sweep for Penn State? It very well could be, yeah. All right, yeah, I did switch it over there. When did San Diego State University beat Virginia Tech? I don't think I missed that episode, but call that one. So there were some NFL streams where we did them at the end of it, if that makes sense. Have you watched all the NFL streams and stuff like that as well, Matt? Or I don't remember that off the top of my head when that one happened. I'm trying to think. Penn State at home, by the way. Let me LNOP. Let me get the Tulsa. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a wideout game, a night wideout game. What do we think? I believe so. I'm trying to think. Whiteout game sound good? So we'll put them in white. What's throwback home option? Currently away. Home option 2. We'll let them do their home jerseys. All right, Penn State wideout. And we'll do it tonight here. Do wideout. Still taking Tulsa. Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, you can go back and look. All right, yeah. Sorry, I know there's a lot of different ones. Did I make it a night game? I didn't. Or I did. Okay, good. Oh man, they didn't do the whiteout. They didn't get the memo. They didn't get the memo in the crowd. I tried, Joe. YT is YT. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know why they don't do the crowd that way. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. Bad. All right. So, Penn State and Tulsa. Let's see how close this one is. This will be over fast. It might be. Who hasn't been the same since Joe left us? Oh, yeah. See how the first quarter goes here. So 0-0. So 0-0 here at the end of 1. Let's see if Penn State can do anything, or Tulsa this time. So touchdown for Penn State. Another touchdown for Penn State. It's 14-0 at halftime. And third quarter, more of the same, 17-0. 17-0. It's 24-0. Anything on this drive here for Tulsa? No, it's 24-0 here. It's 0. All right, there we have it. 24-0 here. So first game. First game here. Penn State dominates. Get your prediction in for game 2, by the way. Game 2 here real quick. Who do you think's going to win? Penn State or Tulsa? Is the Michigan one that was quick? It's a best of 2, but Michigan's waiting in the next round. We're going to do one more of this because we got to do Tulsa at home now. And then this is the last series for the night. I'm sorry. I'm pretty tired right now, and I got college stuff to look into tomorrow. So Tulsa's gonna win. All right. So Penn State on the road this time. Tulsa at home. Let's see if the outcome gets changed here. This will be it might be there. But a night game for Tulsa. We'll make sure that this gets about halfway to make sure everything works there. Just Joe, what's up? Thanks for the likes. How you doing? What's the overall differences? So 88 overall for the Nittany Lions. They have a 91 offense and a 94 defense. Tulsa Golden Hurricanes, they have a 72 overall, 76 offense, 68 defense. By the way, if you want to be able to see all that stuff, I'm live on the Purple app, Mylk TV, Mylk TV, if you'd like to be able to see more of the screen. Also, you can get drops if your account is linked. Doing good, bro. How about you? I'm doing good. Also, if your account is linked to your EA Sports account, you can get drops in game. You can get like cool stuff just for watching on the Purple app. So, and then also if you link your Amazon Prime account to that account, you can subscribe for free and watch ad free. So, let's get in. What could be the last game of the night? And will Penn State get the sweep here? Or will the Golden Hurricanes be able to pull off something here? Let's see if this intro is going to be enough to hype them up to get them ready for this one. Maybe try to be a subscriber too. Dig these lives. Appreciate that, me. Seriously. Thank you a lot. I do appreciate it. There's also a lot of different emotes and stuff, especially on the Purple app. There's a lot of different ones. Definitely asleep. It's looking like it might be. All right, so here we go. Can it happen here? Let's see how the first quarter goes. Is there something in the bag for Tulsa? It's 7-0 right now for Penn State, and is that already too much for Tulsa to handle? Nothing scored here, so it's still 7-0 here. Tulsa within a possession. We'll see how the third quarter goes. And they're still in it. If they get a stop right here, they're still in it. They're only down by 7. Oh, they're down by 14. So can Tulsa go down and score right here? No, they can't. They give the ball back to Penn State. Penn State, are they going to extend their lead? No, they don't. But Tulsa down by 2 touchdowns. Time is ticking, though. It's still 14-0 here. Not looking good. Penn State probably going to try to run it out again. They're up by 3 scores. Ladies and gentlemen, Tulsa came. They won a series, but then they couldn't pull it off at the end. Penn State too much to handle. The Nittany Lions are going to be advancing as expected. So, that was quick. It really was quick. That's what we expected, though, right? That's kind of what we expected. Just because they're such a good team overall, they got a lot of overall. We're going to quickly, we'll go through everything here. Let me make sure I get this here. The sweep, yeah, another sweep. So let's look at the map. Let's see like what we got so far. Just kind of up here at the top, and I'm just going to point out like big name teams that we've seen and witnessed so far here. So up at the top, Alabama, Tulane have moved on here. We still got Louisville, Eastern Carolina, Nebraska, Michigan. JMU had the big win there. Oklahoma versus Kennesaw State. We'll try to get to that tomorrow. Stanford, Texas A&M, Maryland we saw tonight. Florida, Baylor. We had Memphis get that win tonight. BYU, by the way, over Navy. Notre Dame and Wake Forest. UNC and Duke. There could be a potential in-state rivalry there. Ohio State advanced. They're waiting for the winner there. Utah, Oregon, TCU right there. Mizzou, Pitt, Clemson. The 2 seed here. They're going to face ULM at some point. UCLA, Toledo. Y'all can see there a lot of different teams there waiting. Arizona. Texas advanced. They're going to be facing either Liberty there or Cal. San Diego State over Virginia Tech 2-0. LSU right there trying to get to that game. Tennessee, Michigan State, Georgia, a 3 seed in this. They'll be taking on USF if they can get the win over UTEP, which, you know, who knows? Maybe UTEP's got something. Arizona State, Mississippi State, Auburn. We got Penn State, Vanderbilt, Miami, and NC State. So that's kind of what we got. And tomorrow we're going to try to get further in this. And again, we do have the imperialism map if you've been here for that. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about it. I just haven't got to do that. That's what we've got left in our imperialism. So we're going to have to do that at some point as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for being here tonight. That was the last game for the night. Yeah, sorry. I am kind of tired, and I've got college starting tomorrow. So, sorry it was a little bit, we were here a little earlier tonight. I was about 9:15. So I've been live a little bit longer than usual, but we'll be back again tomorrow night. I should be back starting at the usual time between 9:30. We're not that far away from football being back, ladies and gentlemen. So not far from that being back. But a lot of sweeps tonight. We had a lot of series decided. But yes, as you can tell, again, this is going to be a long series because look at all of the teams left. This is every single team from top to bottom. And that's how much we got left. So a lot left to figure out. The logos will slowly get larger over time, but we're going to enjoy it. But all right, everybody, thank you guys for being here. We've done a lot of different stuff tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to be heading out here. Thanks for all the likes, all the gifts, all the support, all the subscribers. And if you were just watching, appreciate y'all tonight. Seriously, all the likes and everything y'all contributed. 93,000 likes, tons of gifts tonight, follows, all the gifts. But yeah, even if you're just here watching, I appreciate you. Make sure y'all have a good rest of your night. Rest well. Good luck. Enjoy your Monday. To those going back to school, have fun with that. I'm going to be doing that as well. Join the Discord server for any updates or any changes in the schedule or anything too. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, Matt. Appreciate that as well. Thanks, everybody. Y'all have a good rest of your night. Make sure you check on your friends. You never know what they're going through. Just a simple how are you doing could save their life and yours. Mental health matters, so check in on the ones that you love, family, friends, or whatever. But y'all have a good rest of your night. I'll see you again tomorrow night. Until next time, have a good one.